Hey Boo, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good Friday. I'm doing good today. It's been a very nice day, actually. The weather's been great. It's been good. Well, what is this thing? Little, like, angel. Oh, it's a Hydaelyn doll idol. Interesting. That's neat. Okay, let's test our luck today. Yeah, I guess. Maybe we're not very lucky. Let's try again. Try again. Nothing. Yeah, I need to do that. I don't really care about like the stuff you keep on telling me to get. I just have like zero interest in all of that, so I just haven't like got the motivation to go over there and do that. Yeah. I should maybe select it right here because then I could have like scattered for the 9 and the 7, 2, and 3, but that's fine. Okay, not very lucky. Didn't get a whole lot of stuff. Until you're glad you have it. Alright, we'll go over there. We'll go over there. Wasn't it in Idleshire? Also, isn't that like that Hydaelyn idol? That's like the same shape as like the murals we saw with like Y'shtola and like Emmett Sulk was talking about. Yeah, I remember that kind of looked familiar. I do need to go talk to my retainer actually, because I don't remember which pieces I currently have. Oh, it's Lala. Oh, Plumko, how fare you? Still fighting the good fight, I shouldn't doubt, and bringing succor to all those in need. Oh. What was it again? What do I need to get? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's not this vendor, right? Farmlager Exchange? No, I don't think it's any of this. Special arms unidentified items? Ah, there we go. I think I have the bones. Oh, okay. I'm assuming this is my retainer, but it's probably question marks because I'm not in my home server. Okay. Yes, oops. Okay, I can only get... Well, we'll just get that for now, that's fine. Alright, thank you for pushing me to do that. We'll hold on to him until I get back to my home server. Now, I do know that maybe talking to like the gear vendors, like the Tombstone gear vendors, might be a bit of spoilers, but is there anything else I can buy with Tombstones that like isn't gear, like maybe umbrellas or pets, orchestrion rolls, just kind of like easy stuff like that? Where might that vendor be? Or maybe some items? Okay. How do I know which one of these is the That vendor. Oh, wait, is it all of this? Oh, okay. But this is all just like the gear though? Where is the, at the main crystal? This is all just gear though. Combat supplies? Oh, this is all crafting stuff? Okay, I see. Oh, mounts and miscellaneous. Oh, this is probably, like primal mounts. Yeah, like there's like Fall 3, okay. This is not really... Ah, okay, this is all material. Crafting supplies, probably not gathering supplies. Yeah, I don't see any, like, anything else. Crafting supplies? It's all just like materials. Oh, okay, gotcha. There isn't really anything. Okay. Wait, so, after Heaven's Ward, did they change how the tombstone vendors are? Because obviously, back in Idleshire, like I just talked to like a vendor, but I feel like it's different now. Like post Heaven's Ward, because it was the same thing for like in Kugane for Stormblood. There was one of these like sundries vendors. Oh, in every expansion? And Shadowbringers are... Okay. Got it. Wait, hold on. So there's... I guess my confusion was that there is multiple, like, tombstone vendors. Ah, okay, that's right. I feel like I remember you mentioning like a long time ago on kind of how that process works. Okay, I can't talk to any of these people. I don't know any of this. Oh, I think it's like... What is augmented Exarch kick equipment? What is all this? Ah, two? Okay, so there we go. So they're the Tombstone Exchange. Okay. I think like this is what I was looking for. Got it. Like this stuff, but yeah, it's all just like probably the same thing that the other vendor was selling, looks like. It's all just like kind of crafting stuff. Yeah, it's all the same stuff. Okay, got it. So that person back at the crystal basically just like combines everything into like one vendor, it looks like. Okay, that makes more sense now. I think my confusion has been cleared. Oh my god. Golden Ronkin lose 25 million? Oh my goodness. What? So that summons forth the resplendent vessel of Ronka. Wait, it's like a giant great, like, worm thingy? I'm gonna not spoil myself on that, though. It's very exciting. Are you gonna buy it, sir? Is that why you guys are over here? So you can afford that? Alright. Right, yeah. But once, from what it sounds like, once, like you said, once the next expansion comes out, then they kind of like combine everything and skip all that. Yes, you can skip that stuff. Okay, that perfectly clear stuff. Thank you so much. There was actually one thing I remember I could buy. I forget how much it was though. I think it was in Lydia Loran. Oh, interesting. Okay. Where's the car drop? I think I remember seeing an umbrella. Is the 100,000. That's like 1/3 of my my bank account. I'm buying it. I'm buying it. I'm never gonna use it, but I'm gonna buy it anyways. Look, I just want to buy stuff. I don't care if I use it or not. I just want to buy stuff. I just want to buy fun stuff. Oh, it's a little pink umbrella. And you need 7 of those dropped, so 7 weeks until you could get the 2 times. Oh, gotcha. Let's prepare everything real quick too. No selling buy. I mean, I do need to sell all this material that I have that I'm not really going to use. I'm not really going to get much money from it, but it's fine. I don't know, I just like little collectibles or like little mementos from the expansions. Like whenever the vendors sell like pets or just like little, you know, simple things, I just want to buy them just to kind of keep something. Keep something for my travels. Okay, but I think that kind of wraps up everything I wanted to do. So I believe it is now time to talk to this guy over here. Hello. Ah, Plunko, have you seen Rin? She's been looking for you. I have not. Oh, wait here, I'll go and get her. There you are. The truth is, I need your help. Now hold on, I haven't even told you what it is yet. After you defeated Emmet Selk, I sensed a strange concentration of light somewhere far to the south. In the empty, the lands that were once swallowed by the flood. Is it safe to go there now? I mean, I guess we saw a cutscene of her and Thancred walking around there. I can't tell what it is, but we have to find out. For all we know, it might even be another Light Warden. But whatever it may be, I don't intend to stand by and watch. Of course it's not safe. Well, wasn't it like before, like you couldn't even walk in that region or you'd get, like, consumed by the light? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Thancred, Oriange, and I have a few theories that we plan to test once we find whatever's causing this. The 3 of us were reluctant to ask for your help. Considering anything that you've been through, the thing is, you're the only person who can defeat a Light Warden without becoming one yourself, so we have no choice. While we don't want to jump to conclusions, it would be a good idea to have you there, just in case. So, will you come with us? I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Plunko, this means a lot. First of all, let's head to Derek and Amarong. Thancred and Oriange should have everything ready by now. Yay! Oh, hello, friend. Hello. Oh, this is my daily watering. I gotta grow big and strong. I need my hydration. Hello, friend. Oh, it's always fun seeing people. Thank you. Okay, are you like psyching yourself up? I need to get some more like fun emotes, which would probably involve me like going and buying stuff. Oh, there was like those dances I could have gotten at the Gold Saucer, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to spend money on that. But that one is so ridiculous. I don't understand what you're doing. You just like, it's not even like an animation, you just like fall over. It's so silly. Don't I have like a camera emote? Like a picture one? I don't know what it's called. Photo? The one camera related word I didn't see. Photograph. There we go. Oh, it's so adorable. I love this. I'm a crime scene investigator. Taking pictures of the latest crime scene. What? That's like an actual phone. What is that? That is literally just like a actual phone. How do you have that? Where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that? You doom scrolling over there? Well, look at your two swords. This is cool. Wait, how do your swords like not appear on your back? Is there a way to like not? Oh, you can display your weapons. I totally knew that existed. I totally knew that existed. How neat. I guess I've just never really used that. I've always like displayed headgear. Oh, it's for my hat. It's not glamored. I just turned it on. Okay, it looks like we need to go to, wait, speak with Rin near the derrick. I thought Derek was a person. Wait, oh, at the derrick, okay. I do want to find like a nice hat at some point. As much as I like having no hat, I would like something to kind of throw on like every once in a while. That'd be nice. Like my hair though is really nice. Like that. I might change the coloring though. Like I kind of want to change the orange at some point. It's like, I don't know. It's not my favorite. I'm gonna try to think a better color for it. But the white's still nice. I feel like the white hair makes you fit in with the Scions, considering the fact that 4 of them have white hair. Y'shtola, Thancred. Wait, I guess like 5 of them, because both Alphino and Alize have white hair. And Urianger, Thancred. Well, no, Urianger has great hair. Why am I misremembering that? I guess just Thancred and Y'shtola. In the common tongue, Malik translates into Majestic King, and it was within the royal residence that once housed the core of Nabath Areng's political and military might. When the flood came, however, it was halted moments too late. Half the place toppled before the titanic wave of light like a sandcastle caught by the tide. Hello, friends. Yeah, everyone has like gray hair. What is this thing? What is this? What is we're using to kind of travel across the like frozen light? Sounds amazing looking. Like the little bag in the back. It's so adorable. Hello, Thancred. Sorry to drag you all the way out here. I have a feeling you'll miss this place when you see where we're going next, though. It is a blessing to see thee so hale. Okay, I have no idea what to expect when it comes to these raids, so I'm super stoked. I hope the desert creatures didn't give you much trouble all on the way here. I doubt they pose any sort of challenge to him. Would that I could say the same with confidence about whatever fiend may be waiting for us out there. Even if the light that Reen sensed turns out to be nothing of consequence, the empty is hardly the most welcoming of places. Anything that could survive out there is not to be trifled with. Moreover, it should be reiterated that the light-blasted wasteland poseth as severe a threat as any foe we might face. In any event, we are in agreement that this phenomenon doth warrant investigation. Though, for lack of more precise means of navigation, we must needs rely on Rin's innate abilities to guide us. I have formed several hypotheses regarding... Isn't it hypothesize? Hypotheses? Hypothesis? Regarding the nature of the light, but speculation is a poor substitute for first-hand observation. Hypothesis? There'll be plenty of time for us to talk about it on the way. Is the sky slipper ready, Thancred? Ready to take us wherever we need to go? Aye. Back again too, maybe, if we asked it nicely. Though the light hath been expunged from Novrant, the ambient ether on the empty is still corrupted. Dangerously so, in fact. The flood of light devastated everything in its wake. The soil, the air, the water. It rendered it incapable of supporting life. 'Tis due to this imbalance that the empty remaineth utterly inhabitable, even a century thereafter. That's why we're taking every possible precaution. Between the etherometers I've packed and Rin's unique abilities, we should be able to detect and measure any fluctuations in our alignments. According to Crystarium scouts, a few days out there won't affect us to any noticeable degree, but much longer than that and we risk becoming sin eaters. Okay, that's what I was kind of commenting earlier, where if you're kind of out there for too long, you'll kind of be consumed by the light. Since we still don't know how Chocobos and Amra will fare in the empty, we opted for a more mechanical mode of transportation. This comes courtesy of the researchers at the Mean, who found it in the Crystal Tower and restored it to working order. Okay, so this isn't from this world, it's from the Crystal Tower. Got it. It's quite safe, I promise. The person in charge said he'll have parts delivered from the Crystarium should anything break. He seemed quite eager to see what we bring back from the empty, even though I told him we're not hunting for treasure. I'll introduce you if we have the chance to stop by Mordsuka at some point. Anyway, I think that covers everything. When you're ready to leave, just say the word. Let's do it. While I'm piloting and Rin's navigating, you and Urianje will be free to enjoy the view and engage in rousing conversation. By that, I mean he can spend the whole time talking it too, while you nod in agreement. Oh, I love that. Although the flood of light is believed to have expunged all traces of life from the empty, we must remain ever vigilant. We know not what we shall find. Is this big enough? Oh, like it has like back seats. There we go, yeah. Alright, Rin, I'm ready. Well then, shall we? Yes. Let's do it. Looks like some sort of like salt flat. With a name like the Empty, I wasn't expecting much in the way of pleasant scenery, but this is downright depressing. To look at the land swallowed by the flood with mine own eyes, it is a chilling sight indeed. Approximately 9/10 of the world has this, a slate all but wiped clean. Were it not for the words of darkness and Infilia. Rin, are you sure we're heading in the right direction? Yes, I'm certain. There's no telling how far away it is, though. Nothing for it but to keep going, then. You two back there may as well take a nap. I have a feeling we're going a good few malms ahead of us. I have to say, it's a touch larger than I was expecting. And is it sleeping? What sleeping now? I'm sorry, what is that? What is that? No, it's waking up. I don't know if I want to wake up. I don't like the sound of that either. I don't like the sound of that. Is it a light portal? No, I don't think so. Instead of being filled with light, it is light. Interesting. The first Sin Eater. I don't like the sound of that either. Long have I stirred to unravel the mysteries surrounding the flood of light, to discover what set that terrible cataclysm in motion. Every thread led in the same conclusion. the same single point. Or single being. I have reason to believe that the entity we see before us is the first Sin Eater, the instigator of the Flood, and every foeman Philia vanquished a century ago. Oh, I want it to be friendly. She gave everything she had, and won. But this abomination could undo her work. The possibility cannot be denied, though it is oft said that destruction and creation are but two sides of the same coin. Rin, knowest thou of what I speak? The power to shape reality, to bend the laws of nature, for what once was shattered may be forged anew. That's all well and good, but don't you think we should give it a name first? Eden. Utopia in Fae, a most auspicious title. Now that that's settled, perhaps we should find a spot to set up camp. I even brought a couple of tents on the off chance, but pitching the damn things is somewhat of a fine art. Does anyone fancy helping me? Oh, I love making tents. I love camping. Those some crazy tents. Where are these packed away at? Oh my goodness, there's a whole like crates and boxes. Wait, where did all this come from? There's no way all of this fit in that tiny little like hovercraft. Oh my goodness, this is like living in luxury. Also, why does the music remind me of like Super Mario Sunshine? Wait, the juxtaposition between your cutscene and mine is really funny because I'm the tallest in the trip and you're the shortest. You're even taller than Urianche? Oh yeah, I guess you are. This is Final Fantasy VIII music. It feels tropical. Though frequent rest may allow the symptoms of prolonged exposure to the empty's ambient ether, it would be unwise to linger here over long. You're taller than Urianche? Crazy. I never realized that putting tents up could be such a bother. But still, I'm glad that we got there in the end. But he looks up at you, that's kind of funny. Thancred should be back from scouting the area soon. Once he's here, we can plan our next move. Everybody looks down at me. I'll never look up at I'll never look down at anybody. During the course of your investigation, you may discover valuable artifacts. These can be exchanged for equipment by speaking with Ghoul and Mordsuk or Yal and Elmore. Oh, interesting. Okay. Wait, can I explore around here at all? I guess there isn't really much. I don't see the anchor anymore either. Oh right. Well, didn't they add like male Hrothgar first, and then when were female Hrothgar released? Was it like the next expansion, Endwalker? Oh, not till Dawn Trail. Oh my goodness, so you just recently became a... Well, I guess recently is kind of relative, but... yeah, you didn't become a female Hrothgar until Dawn Trail. Crazy. And that's when they added, like, male Vera, right? Was Dawn Trail as well? Because wasn't it originally they just had the female Vera? Oh, crazy. Deploy the core. This looks very, like, futuristic. Oh, male Vera was Endwalker. Ah, okay. Wait, that's... Oh, yeah, because I guess there's a male Vera in the, like, Sage quest line. And that's Endwalker. So, I guess that makes sense. Do you think they're ever going to add, like, any more races? Have they ever, like, hinted that or talked about it? I know there'll be, like, new classes, of course, but... No, you don't think so? You think this is it? Interesting. I don't really know like much about Final Fantasy enough to know like what other races could be added. They said they were done after female Hrothgar. I guess it's also probably a lot of work to like add a new like body type and then kind of like go back and change things to fit that body type and make sure like mounts, you know, work and cutscenes are fine. Yeah, I imagine it's probably quite an undertaking to go back, because that makes total sense that they're like, yeah, we're just not going to do that. Yeah, I wouldn't blame them. Wouldn't blame them either. I wonder what's taking Thancred so long. Yeah, that's good. Like, kind of completing all that. Yeah. Ah, there he is. Well, that was rather uneventful. Not that I'm complaining. Did you find anything? No, thankfully. There's not but barren plains in every direction. Apart from Eden, obviously. I tried approaching it, and the brute didn't even seem to notice me. I thought it best not to tempt fate, so I withdrew. We should act now before it's fully awake. Meaning what, exactly? When I think about the flood of light, I get the feeling that rather than destroying everything in its path, what it actually did was stop the flow of ether. Of course, that meant that all of the plants, animals, and people here could no longer survive. They must have crumbled in dust in the years since. But the ether is still here, lying dormant. If Eden is the one that caused it, maybe we can get it flowing again. I don't know for certain, but I think I can use Eden to bring life back to the empty. Whoa. Now, hold on a moment. What makes you think that's even possible? And how do you expect to control that kind of power? Rin's aspirations may not be as preposterous as thou dost surmise. I believe Minfilia halted the flood of light's advance not by destroying Eden, but by silencing it. And in so doing, she hath gifted us an opportunity too precious to waste. Even now, the flame of hope burns on. I, as Minfilia's successor, it standeth to reason that Rin doth possess the means to exert her will over Eden, but such a monumental task is not to be taken lightly. What sayest thou, Blanco? I wouldn't put Rin's life at risk. I wouldn't say that, because she kind of wants to do this. Yeah, I imagine this is easier said than done. I imagine this is a 12-step process. Yes, you're probably right, but I have to try. Very well, Rin. You've made up your mind. So, how about we go about this? I have an idea. I've been studying it carefully ever since we arrived, and it seems to me that this light is more concentrated at a certain point. I suppose you could call it the core. The giant Talos had a core too, like a beating heart. It controlled the flow of ether. If Eden's core is the same, perhaps we could use it to restore the etheric balance. What is that emote? Oh my goodness, what is that? Oh, is that Krelly's? Oh, I know who that is. That's adorable. Look at all those. The theory is certainly sound. By employing Ethernet shards as beacons, mayhap we could trace the ethereal flow to Eden's core, and in so doing secure the means to teleport to the very heart of the beast. Thankfully, the Settlement Council was kindly furnished us with a plethora of apparatus by which to perform such feats. However, we must needs first have Rin study the entity's interior and chart us a suitable course. Wait, so are we going inside of this thing? Once we have reached our destination, I shall fabricate the means by which you may directly communicate with Eden, and may have exert a measure of control over it. You can really do that, Orion-Chen. All credit is due to a dear friend, a gentle soul long since departed who imparted to me a knowledge of wealth concerning etherology. Although I'm certain she will be all too quick to chastise my methodology. Are you talking about Moonbrita? Excuse me for interrupting this trip down memory lane, but I don't imagine that Eden will be too happy about us rummaging around in its innards, for want of a better term. In all seriousness though, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of welcoming party arranged for intruders. Perhaps you'd best lead the way, Plumco. It's true that he's the only one who can defeat a Light Warden, but I'd rather not rely on him any more than we have to. Yes, I haven't forgotten what happened when he absorbed too much light, but as Alize said, making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. Now, I wish I couldn't put down wardens myself, or I wish I could put down wardens myself, but the fact is simple, or the simple fact is I can't, and there's no point pretending I can. That's why I'm asking Plumco. Then perhaps I could... You already have a job to do, remember? The only reason this plan even has a chance of success is because of your involvement. We need you to concentrate on the task at hand and guide us to the cord. Not only that, you'll have to keep an eye on Eden itself. If we somehow manage to make it angry, get us out of there. Are you sure you want to go with this? This is what I do best. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I won't let you down. Though we will remain here, Rin and I shall do our utmost to guide thee along the ethereal stream. After thou hast breached the exterior, we shall remain in contact via these link pearls, courtesy of our comrades in the Crystalium. Being relics salvaged from the Crystal Tower, I fear they may be somewhat less reliable than those to which thou art accustomed. Alright, is this the first part? Eden's Gate, Resurrection. That's cool. Yeah, I'm like, I can't believe we're going inside of it. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Does anyone want to join me for this? Yes? I'll take that as a yes. Alright, Bugla, do you want to join or are you good? Are you busy? You're good, dinner? Okay. Sounds good. Oh, are you really? Oh, that's so fun. I forgot about like New Game Plus. That's so fun that kind of doing alongside me. More than 30 minutes. No. Oh, yikes. Big yikes. DPS Q tax? Oh, because we're one. We have a DPS. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Rin's discovery of the vast concentration of light prompts an expedition to the barren wastelands left in the wake of the flood known as the Empty. There, you encounter the immense and enigmatic Eden, the very first Sin Eater, and the progenitor of the destruction that all but consume the world. Rather than seeking to end this threat once and for all, Rin hopes to use its limitless power to restore the ethereal balance for the Empty and breathe life into the planet. However, she must first gain control of Eden's core, which is likely to have countermeasures for repelling intruders. Oh, like tank for normal raid? Like adventure need tank, this one? Yeah. Dang, that sucks. I don't remember having that, like, long queue times for the Omega stuff, but that's an abysmal queue for Ether? Yeah, like, I don't really know. I mean, where else could we go that has, like, better queue time? I'm not really sure what to do in the meantime, either. What do you think, Arion Jen? The teleportation apparatus hath been calibrated successfully, and I believe the probability of irreversible disintegration to be relatively low. Thank you. That's worth data center hopping, you think? We're ready when you are, Punko. Are you cool with that, Samir? Like maybe trying to hop to a different data center? Like a better, try to see if we can get like a better queue time. Up to him. Okay, come to Diablos. Okay, I'll join. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, especially with like so many parts to this, like I'm really trying to find some good queue times. I need to return home first, okay. Yeah. Okay, we are going to Crystal Gibbos. Yeah, no rush. No rush. Forgot some music? Oh, you're already here. You got here fast. Oh, I guess you didn't need to go back to your home world. Oh no. It's a cat being distraction. I can almost jump higher than you. I can almost... Wait, if I get a running jump, maybe I can jump over you. Just barely. Just barely. No. No, my entire legs are like smacking into your head. Yeah. 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 I noticed that scholar over there with the fairy. I feel like if I was gonna try like the next healing class I try might be scholar, because I heard they're similar to sage. But I don't know. Like I just like sage so much. I kind of want to stick with it and just kind of like practice as much as I can with sage before I try to like take on more jobs. Oh, what is this little thing? What is this little guy? Oh my god, it's adorable. Oh, I love him. What is this? Tiny troll? Aw, look at him. So cute. I love him. I wonder if I can maybe buy that. Ah, there you are. Bite the party. Okay. 2 healers and a tank. This should be no problem at all. Oh no. Oh yikes. Do I know how to tank this? No. Oof. Uh-oh. Man, even with 2 healers and a tank, what's going on? It's a Friday night. You'd think it'd be, like, busy. We'll try DPS. Less than 5 minutes? That seems really good. Oh, because this adventure need tank. Yeah, that's really weird, huh? Interesting. Okay, well, hopefully it's less than 5 minutes. Hopefully we'll be good. Is that in character configuration? I think I remember that setting. Display names, companions, pets, others, alliance name settings, display like full name, initials, surname abbreviated, forename abbreviated, like this stuff. Or party members. Display name settings always full name during battle. Title display settings hide. Okay. I think I might need to like head into an actual... Well, I guess will it show the party in here since, or is it only when we're in like a dungeon or something? I don't know if you guys want. I'll probably mess around with that like once I can actually see examples of like what's being changed. Can I get that tiny troll? No. There's a troll horn. A troll fish. Controlled chaos. There's whatever this thing is. Oh my goodness. What? Why is that 10 million? Oh, I'm not gonna spend 10 million on a rock. Good heavens. Troll horn is 10 million. Okay, I can understand like a mount being 10 million, but not a rock. Is there any fun stuff going on in Limsa? Any silly shenanigans? Oh, never mind. There we go. Nice. Oh no, my music was turned off. There we go. Whoa, this is so cool. Be careful, huge amounts of ether rushing to the core. Wait, what's that? Whoa, what is that? Keeper of Knowledge, Eden Prime. What is this, like, Castlevania music? It's like I'm in, like, a haunted mansion. Also, like a little Lalafell. They're adorable. Okay, head on a swivel. Got it. This is incredible. I'm like so distracted by the like scenery. Oops. It kind of gives off like a digital, like some sort of like kind of digital vibe, if that makes sense. Hey, how's it going? It's good to see you. Yes, this is the first one. I'm super excited. I'm super stoked for it. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned it was from Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, I mean, this is incredible so far. Like the kind of environment looks really, really cool. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. Oh no, I don't fucking make it. Oh, there we go. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, like this is so cool looking. Like all the scenery around the arena. This is, I'm just like so blown away, I'm speechless. Whoa! What is this? Oh, I'm not even looking at what's happening, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. It's almost too cool. They can't make these fight this cool. I get distracted too easily. How am I like not supposed to look up in amazement? Okay, let's get back on track. Let's get locked in. What is this? This is too crazy. This is like too insane. What is happening? What just happened? What was that? Oh my goodness. That was incredible. Like that just like already topped the like Omega raids and Alexander raids. That was insane. I don't even really know what happened. Just wait. Yeah, it gives us like a very like kind of digital, like we're inside a computer, like some sort of like digital space. Any good loot? Oh wait, oh this is all... Wait, 2 humps can be traded for a special headgear. Are these worth getting? Yeah, thank you for co-healing, I would appreciate that. It's nice to like not have to worry. As much. I can just like enjoy. None of it is upgrades. I would more so for like the glamour. Now we're back to like the tropical music. Though we anticipated some form of resistance, I did not foresee Eden generating a small replica of itself. To think that a mere fraction of its power could manifest such a powerful adversary is frightening indeed. Wait, so what we just fought, that was a replica of Eden? Like what Eden looks like? Interesting. I guess this is kind of like face down maybe, like on the ground. It seems I will have to wait for the ether within Eden to stabilize before we can all teleport to the core. It seems that Thanker's predictions about being some sort of guardian was right. Thankfully, it was nothing that you couldn't handle. I'm glad to say that you haven't been absorbed any light, either. So far, so good. I haven't absorbed any light. Now that the way is clear, the Aetheronet shards can send us to the core and back whenever we need. Why don't we give them a try? Okay. Oh, interesting. Standing around and waiting is hardly my forte, though I dare say I'm more suited to this than whatever Orange is doing. Though the apparatus is now in place, a number of minute adjustments must needs be made before attempting to assess control over Eden. Oh, Zamir, I have a question. When you're doing like New Game Plus stuff, are you getting experience for it? Like, are you getting quest experience? No, you're not? Oh, that's weird. What, level 100? Well, I see that they're level 100 now. It's more of like a general question. Like, you know, if I was to go back and do New Game Plus, like, would I still be getting the quest rewards? Like gold or experience? Once Uriange has activated the device, it's my turn. You already got the rewards? Well, that's kind of unfortunate. But I guess it makes sense. Like, you can't get more of what you've already gotten. The time hath come, Rin. Watch over me, Minfilia. Is this supposed to happen? Eden is offering considerable resistance. Not now. Not when I'm so close. Uriange, why did he get flung back? I am unarmed, but would have written. No, you listen to me. You tell them, Rin. Rin, be careful. Oh, okay, so that's Eden. With that kind of picture right there. It's like some sort of like giant spaceship almost. Like some sort of, I don't know how to begin to describe this. Whoa! What? It is like a giant, like, I don't even know what to say. That's wild looking. I do have a quick question, and this might be spoilers, but are usually the raids, both the Alliance raids and the normal raids, like some sort of callback to either previous Final Fantasy games or like an outside IP? Is that like a common thing, or are the raids kind of just whatever? Like some of them are their own like unique thing. Because I guess like Binding Coils was unique, but that's like kind of is its own like special thing. There's not really any other type. Gotcha. That's good. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess like everything is kind of like a reference to like other Final Fantasy games. I guess it's kind of like what Final Fantasy is, pretty much. Yeah, it's either... Okay, I gotcha. The beast fury hath subsided. Okay. Yeah, I just remember, like, whenever I kind of do a new raid, you're like, oh, this is, like, Final Fantasy VIII. This is Final Fantasy IX. Like, you guys are kind of referencing a previous Final Fantasy game, so... Okay, got it. Well, I'm glad that's over. But for how long? It worked. I'm in control now. I think. Was that easy? Although I'm now linked to Eden, I still need to figure out how to give it commands. Pray tell, what caused it to convulse so violently? It must have been when Eden rose into the air. I'm still struggling to stop it from drifting too far from the camp. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Even now, thou art... Rin, what's going on? Above us, something's coming this way. An enemy. But how dost thou... could it be a Sin Eater? I can't see them clearly, but... No, that's impossible. What is it? They're inside too, lots of them, trying to reach the core. Uninvited guests, eh? If I'd known they were coming, I would have tidied the place up. Japes are a poor substitute for a viable stratagem. Oh, interesting. So even Crystal Tower is kind of from a previous Final Fantasy game. Yeah. In that case, I just let you and I deal with the ones who are already inside. And Plunko can welcome our airborne adversaries. Rin, find out if Eden has any defenses we can make use of, preferably ones that don't recognize us as the enemy. I'm not sure about that, but I can use the ether currents to send you wherever you need to go. That's my girl. Alright, everyone, we've got work to do. From what I can tell, Eden is able to form simple structures by redirecting his ether, so I'll try to give you something to stand on. When you're ready, head over to the portal. Head for that portal over there. Let's do it. Eden's Gate Descent. Inaccessible. I wonder what these enemies are. I mean, I'm kind of assuming that they're Sin Eaters, but I guess I don't really know. Okay, less than 5 minutes. Perfect. Having finally overcame Eden in a battle of wills, Rin is now in control of the enormous Sin Eater, which now drifts high above the empty. Your celebrations are short-lived, however, as Rin detects the presence of an unknown enemies making their way towards Eden's core. While Thancred and Urianger rush to intercept a swarm of foes approaching from inside, you head to the upper reaches to face the threat from above. Fun fight? I mean, that last one was a fun fight. This is so cool looking. The first tier goes quickly because of overgearing. Yeah. I feel like that was like a good length to the last fight though, but yeah, sometimes they do go by really, really fast. Come on, Eden, show me what you can do. This is so pretty, like the coloring. What to do while we wait? Well, I did want to go to Limsa real quick and see if there's anything going on. Oh, I can't teleport here. Oh, I can see it flying now too. That's so crazy looking. It's wild. feel like I haven't seen like a band play in a long time. Oh, wait. Never mind. I stand corrected. There they are. I think there was something going on here. I'm trying to... What is this song? I don't think I know what this is. Oh my goodness, what's happening? What's going on? There's a lot of lollipops around. You're gonna look for another female Hrothgar? Let's see. I think I see one. It's like a fun game. Try to find the female Hrothgar. No, you are you are very rare indeed. Well, there's not anybody over here, right? No. Maybe in Gridania? First person to find one wins. I don't know. They just win. Let's see. Any luck so far? No? I think I'm the only one. And the entire server. The only one. So unique. Wait, guys, it's John Final Fantasy XIV. It's the Final Fantasy himself. The man, the myth, the legend. It's the true warrior of light. Look at him. It's him. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What is this? I love this game because on one side you have the warrior of light himself, and then you have a chocobo lady. Wait, Boogla, you found one? Where? Look at him. Look at, it's the warrior of light. Wish I could be like him. Somewhere I can't go yet? Aw, that's no fun. What? Aww. Okay, so we know there's at least 2 female Hrothgar on the server. There's at least 2 of them. You have someone just like you out there. Anything in here? Lots of Vera. Oh, right, yeah, this isn't your home server. I would love to see like a stat breakdown on like, you know, percentages and play rates of each like race. They're allergic to pants. Yeah. Oh, there's Mungus over here too. Look at this. I know what this is. Is this? Why? Oh, Wicked Game by Chris Isaac? Yeah, it is. You don't know any real music? It's a really good song, actually. It's really good. Well, that's a nice outfit. I like that. Wait, there's more male Hrothgars? No doubt than there are. Male Hrothgars in the entire server. Oh no. Oh no. What's a fun outfit too? I like that. I like the big. Oh, there we go. Eden's Gate Sun. Let's do it. I'm so curious to know what we're fighting. Oh, Voidwalker. Yeah, see, this is Manifest. I can probably follow this one. Oh, great. Voidwalkers are like... I think I need to kind of re-remember the lore of, like, Voidwalkers. Because they're like demons. Right? But they're not like kind of the opposite of a Light Warden though. Or is like a Voidwalker like the opposite of what a Sin Eater would be. Kind of like an embodiment of like dark energy? Oh, I think somebody just fell off. Oh no. Whoa, what is this, like, hand sign? Oh no! Friend! Oh crap, I'm sorry. I need to raise you. I'm trying to... I think I just wasted my swift cast by accident. There we go. There's just walked off, oh no. You know, I've been there. I've been there. Oh goodness, Lepo just died. What's going on? Oh, that got raised and then thrown off. Okay, back on track, back on track. Hey, Meepus. Yeah, it's been crazy so far. Having a great time. Hope you're having a good day today. It's good to see you. Do you still need a stack on him? I'm assuming so. Hey, nice job. Oh, really? Yeah, these are a lot of fun so far. Very crazy. I'm excited to see what's next. We'll give it to you. Your last one here. Yeah, it was definitely getting knocked off. What the fourth one is? Punko, thank goodness you're unarmed. Or unharmed. We came as soon as we took care of our unwanted guests. They were a stubborn bunch and quite unlike anything I've seen in the first. Are we gonna talk to this guy? No, I won't let you. Damn the light. Damn you all. Who are you? What do you want? Why am I here? What is happening? Uh-oh. He dead. I mean, I'm a Lalafell. Like, trust me, I know what it means to be unintimidating. Every single cutscene I'm in, I look like a little dork. She's alive, but there's something strange about her ether. She didn't seem too pleased when Rin taking control of Eden, which may be what caused her to appear out of the blue. Beyond that, it's anyone's guess. It is plain she's not a Sin Eater, not even in part as Vathu was. Yet this knowledge does little to assuage my fears, for she is nonetheless possessed of a power most terrible. You cast Glock. I cast Laser Beam. On the other hand, if she's feeling cooperative, she might be able to tell us more about Eden. I'll keep an eye on her until she wakes up. There's no telling what will happen when she does. But I'll make it clear that we mean no harm. Well, no further harm, at the very least. Obviously, it's not a good idea to bring her inside Eden. It's likely that reaching the core was her aim from the outset, so I'll take her to a camp. You know, Castle, you just punch. You cast punch. Yeah, I wonder who that is. Now that things have settled down, I should get back inside and try strengthening my link with Eden. My cat just sneezed. You okay? Suplex the bosses? Suplex the train? That's a Final Fantasy... I don't know. I know it's like a suplex the train meme. I'm not really sure what Final Fantasy it's from, though. Yeah, because there's in the Omega raid, too, right? There's a giant train. 06. Ah, gotcha. I get to discover the means by which the exterior was breached, as though it would appear that the fiends that Thancred and I slew were of a similar nature to those led by thine own adversary. The Void Scent, in other words. Can you remind me what those are again, please, Orion? Are Void Scent just like demons from some, like, demon realm, or are they like the dark version of Sin Eaters? Like the Sin Eater of Darkness? Because wasn't Void Scent involved with they're things from the Void. Okay, thank you. Honestly, that actually kind of clears things up. Creatures sent by the Void. Weren't we fighting Void Eaters in the Void Arc? Which I guess would make sense, right? The Void Arc? Wasn't this like using... Well... The Void Arc is from the Void. But wasn't it like harvesting their energy? The World of Darkness is in the Void. It's the Arc from the Void. Yeah, the Void Arc. Yeah, yeah, it makes total sense. You're right. Yeah, the Void from the Arc. Or the Arc from the Void. Oh, goodness gracious. But the World of Darkness was from this, right? Wait, okay, so hold on. The first and last Emperor of Alexandria desired power above all else. He turned the terrible beings known as the Cloud of Darkness, a ruler of the Void. Yeah, okay, so I guess, like, I remember they mentioned the World of Darkness a while back, and I had thought that the World of Darkness was, yeah, and I had thought that the World of Darkness was a world that had fallen, because of Calamity. But is the... Okay. Okay. Perfect. That makes total sense now. So the void is the 13th. These creatures are coming from the void, which is the 13th. Okay. Appreciate it. Yeah, but I don't remember everything. There's so much video game. You can't expect me to remember like every little line. Yeah, and Unakali, if I'm pronouncing that name right, he came from the void. Like the 13th was his homeworld. If I remember correctly. That is correct. Okay. See, I'm like kind of like picking up the pieces. I feel like when I kind of like talk about things again, that's when it really starts to click, and like I kind of re-remember like important bits, and I can kind of connect the strings, because this game really feels like that, just like a giant wall of like random strings and crazy stuff, like that Charlie meme from It's Always Sunny, where when he has like that giant board of like, you know, newspaper clippings and strings. That's what this game kind of feels like at times, but I'm finally kind of connecting the dots. Yeah. Yeah, Pepe Sylvia. Yeah. Okay, well you're all right. Well, good for you then. You have a better brain than I do. I'm not good at remembering things. All right, let's move on. Although I had my hands full trying to control Eden, I caught a glimpse of your battle. That power. I've never seen anything like it. What thou witnessed was the tearing of the very fabric of reality, the creation of the rifts through which void sent my enter. But pray tell, Rin, didst thou make any other observations? Yeah, we're kind of like doing everything like right after each other. Yeah. I couldn't sense any light at all in the girl or her servants. And I can't really explain how, but she reminded me of Emmett Selk. Oh, interesting. Though I think it is unlikely that she's an Ascian, she may yet be a thrall to Zodiark. Maybe we'll be able to find out more once she's woken up. In the meantime, I'm trying to improve my control over Eden. It seems to be listening more than before, instead of screaming at me like it was in the beginning. And that's not all. I've made an exciting discovery. Yeah, that's like crazy to think about, where like going from like just one random character and like a side story from A Realm Reborn to like literally one of the main characters in like the third expansion. That's like obviously like I kind of remembered it all because it, you know, wasn't that long ago that I did the Crystal Tower raids and I knew who Gratia was, but like imagine going like 7 years and it's like, oh, that guy from 7 years ago. It was a huge ass pull. I mean, wait, oh, that's really funny actually. Oh, something else is funny? Oh, yeah, I won't worry about it. But is it really that much of an ass pull? Like kind of pulling a character from such a long time ago? I mean, obviously the Crystal Tower is like a very important structure, and they did kind of mention that at some point, like, it would play a role, but I can kind of see that it's like, yeah, that like a character from such a long time ago. Something about this Exarch thing. Yeah, what you got? Oh, so there are probably some people who did this, like, not even really knowing, like, anything about the Crystal Tower. Wait, so when was the Crystal Tower, like, made to be a required thing? Like, after all of this? Yeah, oh, really? That's so crazy. It's like, hey, here's this, like, random side content that you may not have done that had no significance in future expansions. Oh, by the way, it's the focal point of this expansion. Wild. That's wild. That's so wild. Well, you know what? I like it. I think it's an incredible storyline. But again, like, it's much different for me, who can kind of play everything like one after another. Oh, if you didn't do the coils either? Man. I bet a lot of new players specifically haven't done the coils. I feel a lot more confident in my ability to control Eden now. Of course, this is only the beginning. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, the coils really weren't that big of a deal, it seems like, in terms of impact on things. Yeah, I mean, that's how I was able to get through it, was somebody just kind of carried me through the whole thing, which is very, very nice. Because I could not find groups for that, just trying to queue for it. And we shall accompany thee wheresoever this path may lead. But pray tell, what manner of discovery hast thou made? I understand how Eden's power works. And therefore, the true nature of the flood of light? Yes, it affected the balance of all of the ether in the empty, shifting it so far towards the umbral that it stopped flowing altogether. The power to tip the scales. And to tip them back again. That's what Eden does. It controls the balance of ether over a wide area, forcing it from one alignment to the other. So, are these like Sin Eaters and Void Sen? They're kind of more just like animalistic, right? Like, they don't really have like I mean, I guess they have like goals, but they don't have like, you know, consciences. They don't have, they're not like actual, what am I trying to say? Because they seem just like very animalistic, where it's like they kind of represent, yeah, I mean, I guess those kind of bigger questions that might be answered at some point, but like, is something bigger controlling them? Do they have, yeah, I'm more kind of like thinking out loud. Like, you don't have to answer these questions. These are just kind of more like, yeah, what are the Sin Eaters and Void Sen? I imagine they're just kind of like, am I cooking? I feel like I'm like microwaving right now. Like I'm like microwaving ramen. That's my cooking right now. Because let's see. I always thought that that like Void Sen and Sin Eaters are like kind of manifestations are of like a certain thing. So like maybe if there's like an abundance, the answer to that is no. But again, like, I don't remember all that. I don't remember everything. So I'm just gonna talk through and see if I can make sense of it in my head. This is my current like idea of what's happening. Is like Void Sen and Sin Eaters are created when there's an overabundance of too much ether on one side, and they're kind of like born just kind of like out of the blue. Like, that's kind of like my limited theory of what's happening. And they're just kind of like animalistic in nature, and all they want to do is just like further the spread of their like, you know, ether, until they just kind of like consume everything and take over. But it seems like there's kind of like a hierarchy, because we know there is like that, I forget the name of her that you fight at the end, or like the being that you fight at the end of World of Darkness. So it seems like there is kind of like greater beings within that kind of, the Cloud of Darkness, right? So it seems like there's maybe kind of like greater beings within that hierarchy. And obviously, like, we've seen there's different, you know, there's the Light Wardens, for example, and there's like different kind of types of Sin Eaters. There's like Sophrosine, for example, too. So it's kind of like more to it, but Rin is saying that Eden maybe isn't like just representing the side of light. It controls the balance of ether over a wide area, forcing it from one alignment to the other. So this is almost implying that Eden can be like a Sin Eater in a sense, or it could also be like a Void Sen. Like it can be kind of either side. That kind of makes you think that there's maybe entities out there that I don't know, that maybe kind of exist that don't represent one side or the other, but maybe kind of align with one side when there's a change in the balance. Like maybe Eden is more of like a neutral entity, but it kind of came to be and is tipping things towards the light because that's the direction it was heading in. Or maybe Eden was some like creature that existed on this planet since it was first created, and it was like, I don't know. We're just gonna continue. I don't really know. I'm kind of saying stuff at this point. Left alone, it's still posed a threat. But if I can harness its power, I think I could use it to breathe life back into the empty. The trouble is, I haven't the foggiest idea of where to start. And if I go about this the wrong way, I'll do more harm than good. Thou needs not bear this burden alone, Rin, nor should thou. 'Tis no matter, simple matter, making it or awakening that which lieth dormant. All things in nature are inextricably linked. The elements maintain a fragile harmony, without which life cannot prosper. So what should we do? A solution hath begun to take shape in my mind, though it will require further discussion. For the time being, let us return to camp. It would be remiss of us not to involve Thancred. I guess I'm kind of like when I first started playing this game, and they kind of talked about like Hydaelyn and Zodiark, I always thought that like Hydaelyn represented like all of light, and Zodiark was like all of dark. And kind of without understanding, it would be like light is good and dark is bad. But now, kind of with a better understanding of this game and this universe, like light is like, I guess light isn't inherently bad and neither is dark inherently bad, but balance is what's preferred. Because like too much light is bad and then too much darkness is bad. Where you get like Sin Eaters on one end and then Void Sin on the other. And Hydaelyn doesn't want like, you know, all light. Like she's not trying to, you know, do that, like tip the balance toward the light. She wants balance. At least that's what I'm kind of assuming she wants. But maybe there are like some sort of greater beings or gods or entities that... No, because we haven't like come across entities that are trying to like bring about one side. That's just the Ascians. And the Ascians are only doing it to cause calamities. So is there something kind of greater controlling the Sin Eaters, or like a god to them, or are they just like kind of creations? Like, you like the word entity, really? Whenever I think of like entity, I think of like SCP kind of stuff, like, you know, weird entities, like alien kind of things, and tree boobs. What? Entities. Do trees have boobs? Do trees have milk? Do they need that? I'm curious to know what connection the girl has to Eden. If only she'd told us a bit more before she collapsed. Still sleeping soundly, I'm afraid. If she'd known she'd taken this long to come around, I'd have brought a good book or two to pass the time. My friends, I believe I have struck upon a method by which we may see this world restored. Oriante, before we go any further, allow me to make a potentially very long story slightly shorter. The plan is to control Eden and realign the ether of the empty right. In essence, yes. However, unleashing elemental energies haphazardly will not suffice. In addition, the empty is unfathomably vast. Were we only able to effect change over a small region, or one small region at a time, it would take many lifetimes to complete even a fraction of our task. Instead, our energies will be better spent revitalizing each element in order that we might set in motion a more widespread transformation. One at a time. I hate to say this, but I don't think Eden will be able to draw out a single element without affecting the others. For that very reason, we shall select a location in which the ambient ether we wish to restore is at its most potent. Even in a dormant state, certain elements will be more prevalent and therefore more easily manipulated. Oh, my nose itches so much. I don't know why. Then we rebalance the ether and return to the land, whereupon it shall be born of ethereal currents to the farthest reaches of the entropy. But what's to prevent the elements from breaking free of Eden's hold and causing a disaster of some sort? It must needs be contained. The question is how. Plunko, indulge me for a moment if thou wouldst. Pray imagine a corporeal manifestation of each of the individual elements. What dost thou see in thy mind's eye? Moogles? Mayhap thou art of fear to utter the fateful word, for to even speak the name primal is to invite misfortune. Though invite it we must, as the ether is drawn forth and realigned by Eden, we shall perform a summoning of Master Louisoix once day on the fields of Carteneau. As one who hath laid low countless primals, thy memories will shape the ether into a deiform entity, which must subsequently be dispersed in the traditional fashion. So defeated, in other words. But is that even possible? Thanks to Moogle and the primals. So we are summoning primals representing the elements and then defeating them. I break my fast on primals. Lest thou forget, 'twill not be more than an approximation of a foe thou hast previously bested. I have every confidence in thine abilities, Plunko. As do I. I thought it might help to have some idea of what you will be up against. Have you decided which element to tackle first? I get a pick? Oh, they get a pick. I propose water, the source of all life. As for the locations, the area to the west of Novrek was once home to the world's deepest ocean. Alas, the flood of light reduced it to a yawning chasm. Water. Yes, it seems like a good choice. I'll see if Eden can take us where we need to go. That's good, because I'm taking a little break after I finish this dialogue. And I shall prepare for the summoning. Thancred, wouldst thou keep watch over our antagonist? She may have vital information to impart. In the event that she becometh agitated, thou mayst have need to restrain her. Someone's got to do it, I suppose. I'll be praying for your success while I wait here twiddling my thumbs. Still, I must say I don't envy you being caught up in yet another one of Uriange's madcap schemes. Although, come to think of it, if the creatures you must fight is born from your own memories and imagination, why don't you try thinking of something a bit tamer than the primals you saw in the past? Perhaps that's not how it works. Anyway, best of luck. Okay, I need a quick break. Lots of talking. Gonna get some more water, go stretch. Just give me a few minutes, I'll be right back, and then we'll carry on with this. Let's get a good view on. There we go. Okay, we're back. Okay, I'm back too. All right, let's carry forth. So we're going to. Oh, we're going back to the core. Oh, did I miss something? Oh, right, sorry. We're taking Eden to next location. Okay. Leviathan is ideal candidate to embody the element of water. Be warned that circumstances of said summoning differ greatly from that of the primal encounter in the source, and the results are difficult to predict. Crazy, we're like summoning primals just to kill them. Eden seems to be responding well to my instructions, so we should reach the destination in no time at all. It almost seems like Eden is like some sort of machine. Like, almost like Alexander in a way. Because at first I thought Eden might be like a giant sin eater, like an actual like light warden or some sort of like creature or beast, but this kind of makes it seem like Eden is like a giant machine. Alright, this is the place. I'll see if I can draw out the water aspect of Ether. The rest is up to you, Punko. So what created this? What created Eden? Memories of Leviathan come flowing back. Eden's Gate. Inundation. Did the Ascians create Eden? No, because then I feel like Emmett Silver mentioned it though, right? It would appear that the summoning was a success, though Leviathan hath yet to reveal itself, or himself. What is it, himself? When you're ready, all of Eden teleports you there. Alright, I am in fact ready. Rin is now able to concentrate on the task of turning Eden's immense power to the task of balancing the ethereal alignment of the empty. Such a delicate task must be approached one element at a time, and Urian suggests that the first should be water, essential to all life. However, with ether to be restored, it must first be given shape through the process akin to summoning. As you recall upon your memories of the dread Leviathan, the raging fury of the deluge begins to take form. Nice. Alright. Oh no! Oh, that's terrible. How did you do that? I can understand like cutting the roof of your mouth and like a chip, but your lip? Oh, that sounds terrible. I'm so sorry. Sharp chip? Do I remember how to swim? In game? Or in real life? Yeah, I remember how to swim in game. Oh, I can't teleport you, that's right. Always forget. Oh, because we're fighting Leviathan. Let's go see if that band is still playing. Leviathan was... let's see if I can find it. Oh my god, it's music. Which one was Leviathan? World Eater? Yeah. We were on like the back of that boat. Oh, look at these two dancing. I love that. I love people are able to like sync the dancing together. That's so cute. Oh my god, the names. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be mean, it's just... Oh, that's so lovely. Yeah, I bless the rains down in Thanalan. Look at these, it's Honey Bunny and Hubby Bunny. Oh. Makes me feel so lonely. It's definitely a much different vibe in Ul'dah versus Thanalan. Or not Thanalan, but Limsa. Definitely a much different vibe going over here. Oh yeah, let's try it. I just want to go see if the band over here is still playing. Yeah. Wait. They're playing Wicked Game too. Yeah, they're playing the same song we just heard earlier. Oh, I wonder if that's like a common song people have, or if they're like coordinating or something. Interesting. My nose won't stop itching. I don't know what's going on. Itchy face. I don't see a house car over here. That's a cool hammer. You found one? Wait, I think I saw you over here. Oh my gosh, you did! Is this a different one from the one we found earlier? Oh, there's a sprout too. Look at that. I like their hair. Oop, I'm trying to get my a good camera angle. Nope, that's not what I want to look at. Oh, I love that. They have a good outfit too. I like the pants. Crazy. What is this? What am I looking at? Oh, look at you two. You found a friend. I wonder how we look at these like pillows. Like every once in a while I see somebody sitting on a pillow. Is it like an accessory? Yeah, like they're on a pillow right there too. Like a fashion accessory? Let's see what they play next. I know what this is. Oh, it's all Mecha rejects. Oh, yeah, right. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so silly. I haven't heard Mecha rejects since I was like a kid. That's very silly. What is... I'm sorry, what is this? Wake up anima? That's horrifying. I'm just gonna back away from that. I don't really know what that is. Don't look at it. Trust me, I won't. I'm gonna look far away from it. Is it something from Final Fantasy X? Oh, interesting. It's crazy looking. Let's see what they're playing over here. Guys, my nose still itches for some reason. Am I gonna like... Am I like dying? What's happening? Are you gonna make requests if you go to the website? I'm not playing Nirvana. I don't know if I want to go to this website. It's a very interesting website name. I want to go to like these events that I always see people post about in like the global chat, where there's like entertainment and like games and stuff like that. I'm very curious to know what like that is like. I'm assuming it's just at somebody's like house somewhere, right? Yeah, Crystal Goblin Mist World or W10 P38. Like people always like, I always see people advertising like different stuff like that. I'm always curious what it's like. What is an ERP club? Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. I know what that is. Never mind. I know. It's just RP stuff. I've never like role played in a video game. You're not gonna actually get into ERP. I feel like that kind of stuff you'd be like invited to. Like you need to know like the circles. Oh, end game raid progression. Ah, gotcha. Okay. So I'm not quite at that content yet. I'm not quite there yet. But yeah, I feel like that type of thing, you probably need to be in like an established group and like, yeah, we're gonna stay away from that for now. But yeah, I've never role played in the game before. I've always wanted to, but I've never run into it. The true end game, once you get into end game, so people you're into like hardcore. Okay, got it. Oh, is it bannable? I mean, I guess that's probably for the best. Yeah, that makes sense. Want to keep it safe, especially if like young people are playing. Probably keep that stuff hidden. Yeah, that's totally the proper way to do it. That's totally valid. That's totally I mean, I wouldn't want anybody like advertising that at all. That's what I'm kind of saying. Like, it's probably like not something you can wander into. It's like you mentioned. You probably need to be in a group for it. Oh, there's a Zodiac and Heidelin. Wait, what was that? Wait, if you have like two pets can like interact with each other? Wait, that's so neat. Oh, Heidelin's like stomping on Zodiac. Yeah, that's amazing. I love these like kind of avatar like forms they're in. There's a bunch of minion interactions. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, they both. It's another couple. They have the same last name. Aww. Moogles will form dance circles? I'm so disappointed I don't have a Moogle pet. I'm very sad that I don't have one. Or that I haven't gotten one yet. Wait, you found another one? Where? Oh, there's that person right there. Let's go chase them. I should by now? Really? Where are they going? Where are you going, friends? Really? I don't think... Well, those are mounts. I don't think I do. Would I have gone through the main story quest? I have 2B. Alice Moogle? What if I just search up Moogle? That's not the words I need. I have it? I wish there's like a search bar. Oh, there is. Oh yeah, well I want like a normal Moogle. 2B is kind of like a Moogle if you don't think about it. You've only used the same minion? Why? Oh, Tao still dance? Oh, so like any Moogle will dance. There's a stuffed Moogle. Moogle rug. Moogle miniature? Moogle spirit? That's like a thing. Oh, because you like it? Oh, I love that. Topiary Moogle? I don't see any Moogle pets though. Get on a Moogle? pull out your Moogle. Okay. Yeah, you can't ask me that. What page is it on? When did I get this? Oh no! Bad timing. Bad timing. Aww. Okay, we do it afterwards. I'm sorry, I was trying to find what page it was on. I wanted to figure that out. Sorry. Guys, my nose still itches. I don't know what's happening. It's like this one side of my nose like won't stop itching. I can't think about it. I feel like the more I scratch it, the more I think about it, the more it itches. I like the twin-headed like serpent. Oh, is that okay that I'm over here? Oh, we're fine. Oh no. Are we going to stack on him or? Oh, okay, okay. Looks like first of all. Ah, I get it. I get it. Well, that's cool. I gotta get better about like timing that shield. I feel like I kind of always do it after the attack. I gotta work on that. Wait, is that Goku? Oh my goodness. I think that's Goku right there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. I think these fights haven't been too challenging so far. I mean, I guess it's just the first three. It's probably gonna get much more intense. They've been really cool though. It is Goku. Yay. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Just like standing over his corpse. A most emphatic victory, Plunko. Unfortunately, we cannot yet be certain if the ether is behaving as predicted. That was incredible. Is that what a primal looks like? Oh, not quite the same then. But why is that? The Leviathan of the Source was summoned by the Sagain, to whom he was no less than a god. Without their faith, the deformed entity that we brought into existence differ on the fundamental level, though it is no less formidable. The manifestation relied upon Plunko's experience of a Leviathan, and may have been influenced by recollections of other water-aspected beings, leading to further discrepancies. Memories brought to life. I still can't tell if our plan actually worked. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Oh, this is like making you remember all of the like primal fights from Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward, like Garuda and Shiva. I miss all those fights. How goes it? There's some really good music. If you finish slaying your primal, or whatever it is, I suggest you get back here on the double. There's something you ought to see. Remember? I remember some things. What could that be? Evidently, our only recourse is return to the base of operations forthwith. Well, no, I'm not. I think you might have. I think it might be a disconnect. I was just saying it's making me like I'm getting nostalgia for the like old primal fights. Or are you thinking of something different? Or are you saying like me remembering like in game what Leviathan looks like? I might be confused. Yeah, okay, my character remembering, you're right. Yeah, no, Leviathan... I guess, like, the water serpent was similar, but... Yeah, there was some big differences. I see what you're saying. Plunko, look! Oh, there's water here now. Oh my goodness. Well, we're, like, actually restoring the land. I didn't think it would actually change. That's wild. There's a whole, like, giant crystal here, too. Oh, it's gonna be so cool, then, to, like, see each piece kind of come together like a puzzle. Like, each of the elements. By the 12's good grace. 'Tis a marvel to behold. I never thought that a whole lake would suddenly appear like this. And we're just getting started. I only hope the burden is not too much for you to Plunko. As my nose glitches. Help. It won't stop. That was the third one, right? Yeah. It'll be like the last of the first portion. You know, when I first heard Ange's plan, I didn't know what to expect. But then that enormous crystal appeared and water came gushing forth and, well... This is so pretty looking. Such a profound transformation, though the change appears to be limited to an area no more than a few moms in diameter. Super seismic, so I guess we're maybe doing like some sort of like earth or ground element next, like rock. I think this proves that the water aspect of ether is no longer lying dormant. So which element should we realign next, Orionche? I propose earth. Should we succeed in returning the soil's life-giving energy, the empty shall become capable of supporting the growth of flora. Imagine that, forests in the empty. Before we begin, I'd like to know how that girl is doing. Still sound asleep, she didn't so much as even stir, or so much as stir even when I took her helmet off. I thought it might be getting a bit stuffy in there, and I was curious to know what sort of person we're dealing with. She seems surprisingly normal, not at all like your usual void scent. I'd say she's around the same age as you, Rin, perhaps a little older. Well, whoever she is, we should let her rest while we concentrate on the task at hand. As much as I'd love to go with you, I'd best stay here in case she wakes up and is feeling less than cooperative. And while I wait, here wishing I had something to read, my thoughts will be with you as you fly off to face the next opponent. It must be a strange feeling to bring something into existence through your own willpower, only to slay it immediately after. I almost feel sorry for the poor thing. All the same, I wish you luck. Yeah, it is kind of sad that we're, like, birthing a creature and then just killing it immediately after. If all goes well, we won't be waiting long. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner we can see the results. Yeah, we're spawn camping primals. Oh god. Once more unto the empty, dear friends. Thou art prepared, I presume. Yeah. So this is Titan? Now, before we embark on our journey, there is one question I feel I should ask. Where are we going? I would suggest a certain region that lieth east of Novrent, which was once home to the great Mount Atlas. And for the Earth Aspect Primal we wish to invoke, what could be a more fitting choice than Titan? I don't think I've heard of that one. What's it like? The landslides. The landslides. He was worshipped by the kobolds, we'll say that. For how hilarious this fight is? I want a funny fight. Thancred mentioned those. They're your world's equivalent to the Mord, yes? But if our last battle is anything to go by, this one will be different from the Titan that Plunker remembers, yes? No double heads deal? Okay. Okay, I'll think of, yeah, one head, 2 arms, 2 legs, a big round body, made of stone. Got it. It would be wise to consider the two as entirely separate beings. As such, thou must need conceive of new stratagems if thou art to triumph in the battle to come. Past experiences will avail thee not, I fear. Alright, Plumko, once you're ready, we'll be on our way. It's kind of crazy to think about how powerful I've become. Because, like, back in A Realm Reborn, whenever we fought a Primal, there was such a big, like, lead up to it. Like you know, training and making sure I'm ready and, like, we know how to fight it and, like, getting all the equipment and tools ready to, like, actually take it on. And now it's just like, hey, just go kill it. Like, we don't need any prep. We don't need any, like, you know, crystals to fight it or, like, machinery. Just go, like, punch it and you'll be good. It took a while, but we finally arrived. Ready, Plumko? I mean, I guess so. The memories of Titan come tumbling back. Eden's Gate. Sepulchre? Remember, the primal will almost assuredly be vastly different from that which thou didst lay low in the source. The terrain around here seems a bit rough, but Eden can give you something more level to stand on. Wait, are you ready, Boogaloo? Or are you getting a drink? Having successfully realigned the elements of water following a triumph over Leviathan, the next candidate for restoration is Earth, and the hopes that the empty will soon become able to support life. As before, you draw upon your experience of primals, thought on the source to shape the ether, this time recalling your fateful encounter with the Lord of Crags, Titan. Sweet. Let's do it. We're gonna go, I'm like immediately going back to go look for more female Hrothgar. Yeah, I can't teleport her, I always forget. That's right. Okay, let's see first one to find. I need to use this teleport button. I always forget. There's... Oh, I found 2 male Hrothgar. Does that count for anything? Does that count for something? Lots of Makote, lots of Vera. There's another couple Hrothgar. What are they playing now? Oh yeah, our Moogles! Oh wait, are they dancing? Oh they are! Yeah, look at that! Oh, that's right. Look at them go! This one's so tiny, it's got a little basket. Aww. Wait, the entire furry community plays male Hrothgar, really? Is that like an unspoken thing? Or I guess, spoken thing? I was gonna be like, why isn't this Moogle dancing with us? That's not a pet. That's the itinerant Moogle. Oh, look at them go. They're plentiful. Bad apple. There's another male Hrothgar. Oh wait, that's you. I was like, I found one. That's just you. Oh, the song they were playing? Oh, is it Bad Apple? I don't know if I know this one. Do I know this? Oh, that's why you said Bad Apple in chat. I was like, what? I don't even know what you mean by that. This song is Bad Apple. I wonder like how long they'll play for. Like how long these bands usually go on. Oh, I love our little Moogles dancing. That's so cute. They can go on forever, they're automated? Yeah. They're robots. Wait, so is this the Bee's Knees dance that they're performing? The one that I can get from the Gold Saucer? Gotcha. I might get it. I would like a nicer dance. I don't like the, you know, basic Lawful dance. Isn't this one the Mandeville Mambo? No. What is this dance that they have? I don't know what dance that is. I guess... I mean, can you call the Mandeville Mambo a dance? It is, yeah. That's like a nice dance too. This is really cute. Oh, this little Lollapel. There's a little cutie. Got little like the fat cat shoes. Oh, it's adorable. That little flower crown. Aww. So cute. What are they playing over in Old Duck? Whoops. Oh yeah, I just need to use this. I'm forgetting. Oh, they're done. No music here. These two are still dancing though. Keeping the party going. Love to see it. It's time to go home. You can't stay here. It's time to go home. The dance is over. Alright, back to Limsa then. What about Gridania, actually? Is anything going on in Gridania? Is the Warrior of Light still here? That's quite the it's quite the outfit. Very interesting. Nothing too crazy. Definitely feels like, oh wait, really? You did? Oh, you did! Yeah, look at that. Oh, they're okay. They're a little more popular than I was thinking. We found a few so far. Nothing too crazy. It's a lot of fun. I like that outfit they have too. Look very fancy. Well, you both kind of have like a similar vibe going. Just kind of like very fancy, like formal outfits. Okay, I guess this notice does say 18 plus RP. Catering to the wandering senses. Courts, music, bath, bar, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. EST. Oh, really? You have chat filters? I was just messing around with chat filters like the other day. So like I made like a social tab that just has like all like dialogue, which is really nice because when I was doing all of those like near raids offline, people would like chat and like give advice and like talk to each other, but like all that chat got drowned out by like the item rolling and all of like the in-raid stuff. So it's nice having a social tab that's like just dialogue, people talking, like kind of look at. Yeah, it's like the social one. It's like I just have it on all of the like chat stuff. Let's get back out. Fuji. Back to Limsa? It seems where the party is right now. Over in Limsa. Everybody has their weapon like put away. Well, I guess not everybody, but most people do. I kind of like the low profile of the like sage arms though. Looks like I have like little wings almost. What is this? It's like a scared emote. What's the little lava doing? I'm so scared. Oh, there's a wind-up whirlwind with their guns. We haven't really talked to her in a while. Whoa, look at those things! That's amazing! So much better than mine. That's incredible. That's like one of those is the size of me. That's so wild. Amazing. I like this guy's outfit. It's just like a nice sweater and jeans. That's something I would wear. It's amazing. But there's another, there's the more house guard. There's wings over here. Yeah, I need like a swimsuit too, like some sort of beach, like summer outfit. I need like some sort of like summer thing. find something. I feel like it's not too hard to like find a pair of shorts, something, and some like sandals or flip flops. The 2 Cascadia Adventures from the Chivo guy you can hand in Mordona. Wait, I should do that? I can do that right now? And get something? Oh, that's for a swimsuit. Ah, gotcha. Wait, weren't you telling me, like, you had accidentally, like, destroyed your vouchers to get that swimsuit? So you were glad that they, like, re-added it? That's right. Yeah. So there's, like, no way to get it until they re-added it in that, like, achievement vendor guy? I have 7 points. These ones? So I need 2 vouchers. And then I go to Mordona. She's thinking, okay, 2, got it. I'm sorry, what is this? I've never wanted anything more in my entire life. What is this? What? Oh my goodness. What is this? You have one too? It's a pain in the ass to get it? Really? I love him. Oh my goodness. I want that so badly. Why is it a pain in the ass to get it? Do you have to like grind for it or something? Like some crazy process? Oh, I'm so jealous. That thing was amazing. Wait, this person has like a fairy carrying them. Wait, that's so cool too. What? People have such cool mounts. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Ugh. Uncanny knickknacks? What was the whole outfit? It's this one, right? Oh no, I can't equip it. Black summer top. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Ooh, no. Why is I don't yeah. Make sure I get the male ones. I don't know if I like these actually. I don't know if I like these at all. I mean, I'll still get it, but it's kind of giving like BDSM vibes. I don't know if I like this. It doesn't make me think of swim outfit. Yeah, I was looking for more kind of like traditional, like standard swim outfit, not whatever this is. I'll get it anyways, we'll hold on to it. I'll find maybe some use for it someday. Not what I expected though. Hello. Chocobo. Chocobo. Look at this size difference. Like a little baby. Little baby Chocobo. Well, that one's really pretty. That's very pretty. There we go. Whoa, look at that horse. Did you guys get the like the gift sub horse, like the Twitch mount? The rainbow horse? I think it's like 3 gift subs. You didn't get it? Yeah, it seems kind of expensive for like one mount. Seems like a lot. Whoa, what? What is this? This isn't Titan. What? This isn't... What is this? It's like something from Stellar Blade. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This is completely different. Yeah, he has like something on his back. It doesn't even look like remotely similar. This is like completely different. Yeah, Meepus, this is... this is quite different. Oops. Oh, why did I take damage? I mean, because I ran over one of the sections. Guys, my nose still itches for some reason. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. I think it's like irritating my skin every time I scratch it. Oh no. Oh, everybody's running over there. I probably should run over there too. Okay, I gotta get on track. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, do not stand by the egg rock things. Those are not friendly. Oh my goodness. Whoops, dumb misclicking. Okay, back on track, back on track. Okay, a little flustered. What? Why is he in a... Why is he in an ATV now? This is ridiculous. You can't... What is this? Did his back just turn into like an ATV, those wheels? Okay, now I see why you said this is hilarious. Not expecting that. What did I remember when I fought Titan? What did I remember? So silly. Is there like a correct place to stand in this world? I guess not. I don't know. I was right next to you. Why did I die? Oh no. Thank you for the raise. I appreciate it. Where's the safe place? Oh yikes. Lots of damage. Lots of damage. Trying to like figure out what spells. Ooh, I'm just not behind there in time. So sorry. This music is also, like, insane. We all got knocked off there. I, like, looked away for 1 second. Yikes. Oh no, I'm not in a good place. Yikes. Sucking people up. I'm not really sure how to heal through this right now. I guess just kind of heal everybody right now as they get up. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah, I don't understand, like, where the safe areas are for this portion. I guess just whatever rock is not gonna explode probably would be smart. Ooh, yikes. This is a hard fight. There's like a lot of just moving around. Lots of like raid-wide damage that I'm just kind of struggling to figure out how to heal through. I feel like I'm just kind of using all my spells randomly, hoping something works. Oh, I guess I was safe. Oh no, he's back on his ATV. Get him off of that. Oh no, I got knocked out! Oh, yikes. Oh, he still got it. Oh, wow, what a crazy fight. That was insane. Okay, that was much more difficult than the last ones. They really ramped up things. There was a lot of like really big like party-wide damage effects. Lots of like moving around. That's kind of crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That's really fun though. I like that. Oh, thank you for the release. I was like, why can't I move anywhere? Because I'm dead. Here's I'm dead. Need. Need 63. Ooh, let's see. Yay, I got it. Nice. Hell yeah. I didn't know that those would drop pets. I feel like only the savage versions drop like stuff like that. Well fought, Blanco. Well fought indeed. That thou wert able to triumph over the avatar of mortal rage is testament to thy sense? Sure. You know the fight a little too well? No, I don't remember when Titan turned into a goat in go-kart. No, I don't. I don't remember when he had wheels and was made of, like, metal and looked like that. Welcome back. You must be exhausted. For a creature made of rock, he was more agile than I was expecting. I wonder, was that Titan of your world a tough opponent too? Not like that. Yes, if I put one foot wrong, I would have fallen to my doom. So all it would have taken is a momentary lapse in concentration. I don't like the sound of that. But more importantly, you defeat another elemental being, which means we're one step closer to reclaiming the empty. I can't wait to see how much of a difference we've made this time. Oh yeah, I can't wait either. Is there gonna be like grass and trees around now? I bet we're kind of like making like a Garden of Eden a little bit. Oh no, it's just like rock now. Looks like. Did we really do all of this? I feel like we probably need more before like grass and trees. Oh yeah, but it's kind of like exposed like the rock now. It would appear that balance has returned to the element of earth, and yet the transformation hath affected only the immediate vicinity, whereas the lands beyond this lake doth remain unchanged. It is passing strange indeed. Oh yeah, I kind of wondered if we're changing the entire world or just like the small section. And it seems like just a small section. Did we do something wrong? Oh, it's all good. Yeah, no worries at all. No worries at all. Thank you for your help, though. I really appreciate that. That's very nice of you. I think it made things a lot easier. Though this falls short to the outcome I had envisioned, or falls short to the outcome I envisioned, 'tis plain our efforts were not in vain. Oh, is it really? Just lots of like button spamming? Mayhap this localized phenomenon is the result of an intersection of ethereal currents. Therefore, it is reasonable to assume that some locations in the empty hath undergone comparable alterations. Okay, so only like kind of certain pockets, looks like. Then the ether will spread out from these points to cover the rest of. Yeah, I'm very curious to how like controller works. Rin, compared to mouse and keyboard. I know Allie, who comes in here occasionally, she plays on controller. I'm very curious to know. I need to like talk to her and see how it compares to mouse and keyboard. I'm very curious. Are you alright? Perhaps asserting her will over Eden hath taken its toll. It works great. I mean, I'm assuming so. Like, this game was kind of made for console, right? I'm assuming it probably, you know, works really well. It just seems so weird to me, like, playing an MMO with so many buttons on controller. It's nothing. That didn't look like nothing to me. You better lie down for a while. No, really, I'm fine. Anyway, we've still got work to do. Okay, that kind of like opens up more like spell slots. Nay, Thancred hath the right of it. 'Twould be unwise to exert thyself overmuch. I appreciate your concern, but I do wish you'd stop fussing. Rin, thou knowest not the strain thou dost place on thyself. Orianja, you can't talk like that. Thou knowest not the strain thou dost place on thyself. Though the elements of water and earth hath been restored, continued exposure to the empty, stagnant ether may yet sap thee of thy remaining strength. 4 shoulders worth of mods plus pressing R1, then L1 gives you a different set. Then... oh, interesting. And you can double tap or even more crazy. Each set gives 8 buttons. So there's like a whole bunch of buttons from what it sounds like. You have lots of options. Now that you mention it, I've been feeling a bit out of sorts ever since we got here. I really like using controller. I almost kind of sometimes like it more than mouse and keyboard, even though I've kind of always been like a mouse and keyboard person. I like just kind of, you know, laying back and just, or kicking back, I should say, and using a controller. I think it's a lot more comfy sometimes. Yeah, I like it. Like, if some games I'm just like, if I can play controller, I'm gonna play controller over mouse and keyboard. Yeah, it's easier on your hands, it's more comfortable. I can like kind of lean back in my chair, get comfy. Yeah, I'd like make the switch. It's like you need a lot of practice and it might be like a big undertaking. Pray do so. Meanwhile, I shall remain here. Your assertion of the first 2 elements hath produced unexpected results, and I require time to analyze our findings. Yes, oh, that's right. You clutched. Yeah, when it was just like you and the two tanks. Yeah, you did great healing on that one. You definitely carried me. We're gonna try and switch on the new expansion? Nice. Well, I'm curious to know how it goes then. However, I must ask thee to refrain from discussing our work in the empty, even with our closest comrades. Why? I thought they'd welcome the news. And indeed they shall, once we have more to show for our efforts. Nevertheless, this mission is one of surpassing danger. I am loath to place our dearest friends at risk unless absolutely necessary. You have their best interests at heart, I'm sure, but to be perfectly honest, I'd prefer not to keep secrets from people that I trust in my life. I don't want to make a habit of this, but I'll do as you ask. Yeah, Urianger is good at keeping secrets, and like not telling people until the very end. Oh no. Yeah, I'm very glad that I haven't gotten yelled at by anybody so far. I haven't seen like too many bad people. It seems to me that Rin isn't the only one who would benefit from a change of sorcery. Okay, I need to get to this dialogue. Our Sleeping Beauty would likely fare better in more hospitable surroundings. Or hospitable surroundings. We'll need to have our associates from the Crystarium organize a safe place for her to stay. If you and Plunko go on ahead and have a word with the Murmured Souk, we'll catch up with you once Urianger has finished. Whatever it is he needs to do. I trust Y'shtola with my nudes, but I don't know if you can see them. She's blind. Oh no. Oops, sorry. Perhaps thou, too, shouldst accompany her on her journey home. I dare say she'll be glad of thy presence. No, not this time. She's come such a long way since we first met, and I worry that relying on me too much will hold her back. We won't be staying in the First forever. The time will come for Rin and I to part ways. Oh, don't remind me. And for her to follow her own path. I know you understand this too, Urianger. I see you trying to pass on as much of your knowledge as possible while you still can. And to her credit, she's actually taken most of it in. Rin is possessed of a natural affinity for etheriology, unlike some who shall remain unnamed. A natural affinity for staying awake during your lectures, more like, though come to think of it, she doesn't really take after me at all. However, like these, she's predisposed to brooding in silence in lieu of voicing her concerns. Say the master's keeping his card close to his chest. Huh? Anyway, Plunko, you'd better take the sky slipper with Rin. Walking into a table. No. That's so mean. Oh no. Oh man. It's true that she's been through a lot lately, but so have you. We'll need you ready for the challenges that lie ahead, so go on and get some rest. Wait, so Stinker, no, I can't try. Yeah, my feet don't touch the pedals. You think so? Tables have ether in them? We shall await news of thy safe arrival in Almerang. Well, you're also half blind? Oh, because you only have one eye. That's right. That's right, I forgot. It would be funny to kind of, like, see Y'shtola, like, walk into something. Or, like, do some, like, kind of silly slip-up. It'd be a little silly. We'll have to decide whether it's worth posting Crystarium guards to watch over Eden while we're gone. As there's little risk of our camp being ransacked, it may be left unattended in our absence. Oh boy, so funny. I have glasses, so I guess I'm kind of, well, I shouldn't say I'm blind, that kind of feels like undervaluing things, but I do have glasses on. Oh, you got LASIK? I had a friend who got LASIK, and she said it worked great. Did it work good for you too? Because I wear glasses in real life. It's great. Yeah, I've heard great things. I don't know if like my vision isn't like that bad where I need LASIK. Like I don't mind wearing glasses or contacts. Well, yeah, because you have LASIK. You don't need to anymore. It seems like you are all having quite a serious discussion. I hope I haven't given you any cause for concern. Well, if you say so. I probably shouldn't stay in the empty any longer than necessary, though. So don't you want to take first shift piloting, or shall I? Well, yeah, no, I know I'm eligible for it, but I'm just saying, like, my vision isn't bad enough, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like my vision isn't bad enough, and I don't mind wearing glasses. That would kind of warrant spending, you know, thousands of dollars on LASIK. Ew. Like, if I, like, really couldn't see without my glasses and, like, I was struggling, then yeah, I'd go for it, but yeah, I don't have $1,000 lying around to warrant that. Phew, I'm glad I had you there to keep me company. I have no idea how to pass the time otherwise. That's valid, yeah. Yeah, if you have, like, a lot of activities that involve, like, wearing stuff, then yeah. Now that we're here, I need to find our contact from the Crystarium. You only look like $1,000, you don't have it? I look like maybe $10 and some change. But before that, I was hoping I could have a word with you. Something's been on my mind. This might not be the best place for it, though. Those creatures over there look a bit hungry. Confidence, baby, confidence? I know, I'm just joking. Just be silly. Or back at the place that she, talked to Minfilia. And Minfilia held back the light. When I first spoke to Thancred and Yonje about what I'd sensed in the empty, part of me wished we could have just left it alone. I guess I was scared of what we'd find. But now that we found Eden, I know that I made the right choice. And if I'd given in to my fear, I probably wouldn't spend the rest of my life wondering what might have been. From now on, whenever I hear that voice inside me telling me to run away, to hide, I won't listen. That's not who I am anymore. Even so, all the courage in the world is not going to help me decide what we should do with the girl when she wakes up. Talk to her? Do you remember what she said right before she passed out? Why am I here? What is happening? What if she's being controlled or forced to act against her will? Whatever the case, it's clear that she's not a monster. She's a person, like you or me. Obviously, she knows something about Eden, and we need all the information we can get. But more than that, I just want to talk to her, to find out who she is, and if there's anything we can do to help her. On the other hand, we mustn't forget that she's already attacked us once. What's to say she won't try again once she wakes up? If she keeps us from reclaiming the empty, it'll be all my fault. Oh no, it won't. Rin, it's no good. I can't make up my mind. What do you think we should do, Plunko? If Alphinaud were here, he'd talk things through with her. Even Elmexelk had his reasons. We should at least hear her out. There's not much we can do until she awakes. Yeah, let's mention Alphinaud. He's a good role model, I think, at times like this. Yes, like the time in Ilmore. Even when confronting Vothri, he tried his hardest to find a peaceful solution. Exactly. Hopefully she'll be a bit more willing to listen. Until then, I'll try to concentrate on the here and now. Speaking of which, I still need to see to Urianger's errands. The people we're on our way to meet lent us the Sky Slipper, and most of the apparatus we've been using, and since we've been sworn to secrecy, I assume the same applies to them and their colleagues. Anyway, once that's over with, we can find a place to relax. Back in Mordsuk. Oops. I have a question. Is there a reason you need to know the weather? Like, does the weather impact certain things? I probably shouldn't scroll too far because I feel like it's going to tell me spoilers. Oh, it's for fish. Ah, fish? Ah, okay, fishing. Makes sense. Got it. Yeah, because I don't think I've ever talked to a Skywatcher until, like, this expansion, when they pointed one out. I need to try fishing at some point. I feel like I'd like it. Just like a chill thing to do. Just like talk to people, relax. Now that we're here, allow me to introduce you to 2 members of our inner circle, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, look at him. Also sightseeing along Roman Born. Okay, so yeah, so fish appear in specific weather. Got it. That's Gulgul, who's interested in trading for any relics we find in the empty. Apparently, he mostly deals in exotic weapons and whatnot, but he's agreed to keep his supplies with whatever else we can't get from the Costarium. There can be many weak gaps? Crazy. Can you, like, server hop, though? Like, go to different data centers, like, looking for the right weather patterns? Or is weather the same? I guess it would be the same. Oh, for every single, like, region and data center, the weather's the same. Crazy. Now, the ones we came to meet should be around here somewhere. Ah, Rin, what a relief it is to see you return unarmed from your expedition. Let's go missing for 3 months? Like, what do you do when you catch it? Is it just like a trophy thing? That's crazy. Reminds me of like Animal Crossing. You just do nothing, it's more just like personal achievement in game. Checkbox. Personal pride. Yeah, it reminds me of like Animal Crossing, where like certain fish can only be caught during certain seasons, and if you don't catch it, you either, you know, cheat or you just wait until next year. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. We were gone a bit longer than we expected. Final Fantasy Big Fishing is way more sicko? Oh my goodness. Plunko, I'd like you to meet Luri? Luri? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. As representative of the Settlement Council, I'm here to oversee the delivery of equipment deemed necessary to your mission. It will be on hand to provide any assistance you may require. Actually, there's something we'd like you to take care of. It's probably best not to talk about in the middle of the market, though. I'll take it from here, Plumko. You should get some rest. Before you go, I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. We still have a long road ahead of us, but if we give it our all, there's nothing we can't handle. Yay! Man, they've been giving a lot of like material. I see. Though it is mere supposition, it would behoove us to proceed with caution. Moreover, I would refrain from discussing the matter with Rin and Plunko until we know more. Well, I appreciate you telling me, even if it is too soon to be sure. I'm the one watching over her after all. Oh, like the Void Scent girl? The Oracle of Darkness. Okay, I had like a very weird suspicion that she might be some like, not like a warrior of darkness, but like some like representative of darkness from like the 13th. I pray it is not true. Or maybe, well, I guess like the Oracle of Light isn't from like that light, like Rin is the Oracle of Light from Minfilia. So is the Oracle of Darkness like a representative from Zodiark then? and not the Void Scent? Oh, there's 2 quests. Which one do I do? Greetings, Plunko. How might I be of service? Who do I talk to? Okay, this one seems like the main story quest. Or not the main story quest, but like the... You know what I mean. Oh, is this the Savage versions? The information regarding the work being carried out in the Empty is treated with the utmost secrecy. To avoid it falling into the wrong hands, we limit to keeping the records of such to the bare minimum. Having said that, it does become rather difficult to keep track of the supplies that we deliver, so I've asked Rin to provide reports on your activities. The first such report will cover the time from your arrival to the Empty to your battle with Titan. Yeah, it seems like the Savage versions. Though, truth be told, I cannot help feeling that this was rather a large burden to place on Rin. No doubt she has enough on her plate as it is. Louis, I did what you asked. Ah, Plunko, just the person I was hoping to see. Oh, is that so? Well, before we go any further, please allow me to take receipt of the report. And I hope you do not think it impertinent to ask what business might you have with Plunko? Actually, I brought something to show you. Thancred and Andre brought this back from Eden's core. If you look closely, you can see the images of your battles in the Empty. Urianger seems to think they are Eden's memories, captured in crystal form. Would you like to see it? Interesting. As you gaze in the crystal, visions of previous struggles race through your mind, with an intensity that far exceeds anything you have experienced. What's wrong? Different from how you remember it? How odd. What could cause Eden's memories to become so distorted? Well, we've been extracting and realigning enormous amounts of ether. Maybe that affected the crystal in some way? Even so, I expect that we can find a use for this extraordinary artifact. I think I have an idea. Although it shows images of things that never actually happened, studying them may help us to prepare for the challenges we'll face in the future. Speaking of studying, Urianger has given me a few tomes to read through before our next expedition. I'd best get back to it, but I'll be seeing you again soon. Yep, Savage. Probably need a few more people to get through all that, right? I'd imagine. Probably need like a good group. Alright, back to the quest. Probably like maybe do one more raid. It's getting pretty late, but I'm still doing fine, so let's do maybe like one more and kind of see where we're at. Oh, I don't know. The queue time might be a little worse now, though. We'll see. Ah, there you are. I'm part of the team helping with I mean, highly classified and very, very secret thing. The fact of the matter is, I've come to inform you of a rather interesting development. It's about the girl who was brought back from the Empty. She's finally woken up, you see. Yalfort, I'm Plunko too. We heard the news from Thancred. Is it true? Why, yes, it most certainly is. Apparently, her name is Gaia. She claims to be a free citizen of Ilmore, although she remembers nothing of the events leading up to her attack on Eden. She lost her memory? Parts of it, at the very least. We also cannot be sure whether she's telling the truth or if it's merely a ruse. She's yet to display any hostility, which is encouraging, I suppose. And Thanker's with her now, is he? Yes, he's taken her to Elmore, mainly to verify what she's told us so far. Quiz the locals, that sort of thing. After that, the plan is to come back here, though they're taking rather longer than I anticipated. I do hope that nothing is amiss. Good grief, why are you always this slow? At this rate, it'll be dark before we know it. Who is this? This is Yennefer. Who is this? Oh my goodness. The night sky returning is all well and good, but it does make each state seem awfully short. And are you still dragging your heels back there? At least act as if you've got purpose, would you? Guys, who is this? And now look here, I'm not one of your servants. Why don't you try carrying your own luggage for a change? Tancred, you're back. Is this the Oracle of Darkness? You lot are a sight for sore eyes, and even you, Oranje. Guy and I have just finished shipping your personal effects from Ilmore. I'm glad we could finally meet. Properly, I mean. So, did you learn anything useful? Other than where she lives, not an awful lot. Her supposedly neighbors barely know the first thing about her. Guys, I think I found my new favorite character. I think I found my new favorite character. Hells, she barely knows the first thing about herself. Recollection of her life in Ilmore is patchy at best. But she seems convinced that she'll regain her memory if she accompanies us, and so she invited herself to join her merry band. And for her first act, she ordered me to carry her luggage. If you insist on standing around talking, might I suggest finding a place to sit down first? My feet are killing me. Yeah, she seems very, very bratty. Then perhaps you should... But I guess she's from Ilmore, which makes sense. Then perhaps you should have chosen more sensible footwear. Still, it's not such a bad idea, shall we? Amnesia, it is troubling, though not entirely unexpected. Well, I've given you my early impression of Gaia, but I would be interested in hearing your opinion. Go on and talk to her and see what you can make of her situation. I've got so many things I want to ask, but I probably shouldn't bombard her with questions. So you don't remember anything at all? Not attacking us or falling unconscious? Such selective amnesia would rightly raise suspicion within those of cautious mind. Yet, if she does speak the truth, it would lend credence to my current hypothesis, though admittedly some further. Nice now, Oranje. She's only just woken up. We don't want to bore her back to sleep. In any case, I prefer to follow my instinct, and they're telling me that Gaia means us no harm. After much deliberation, I thought it only right to let her know about our work in the empty, as a sign of goodwill. After all, trust works both ways. Though I would ask you, Plumko, not to let your guard down just yet. So you're the one I'm supposed to have fought. Come to think of it, I recognize you from somewhere. Maybe I just have one of those faces. So you should consider you tried to kill me? No, let's not be sassy. Or perhaps you just didn't make much of an impression. But to be honest, I do feel that since meeting you, those hazy memories are becoming slightly clearer. It's like remembering fragments of a dream, only to realize those things actually happened. It's as though my whole life has been leading to this. Thou speakest as though thou didst. Thou speakest as though thou. Tancred, you can't talk like this. Oh my goodness. Thou speakest as though thou didst expect these events. I guess you could say that. It's what the fairy tells me. What? The what now? The who? I can't see it, but it's as though there's someone else inside me, and I can hear its voice in my head. It whispers to me, lets me use its magic, or power. Magic, I suppose you could call it. Not that I know much about that sort of thing. And this power alloweth thee to tear open the fabric betwixt realities, that thou mayest call forth the ether-starved denizens of what remaineth of the 13th. What? That's supposed to mean something, or are you just spouting random words at me? Honestly, I don't know how to how you all put up with this. I've only just met him, and his insufferable prattle is already giving me a headache. I can't believe I'm having this conversation. And to think that I was flying about in a suit of armor, waving a sword. That doesn't sound like me at all. Someone else is inside you. Like Minfilia was inside of me. Aye, the similarities cannot be ignored. Though it is too early to say what certainty, Gaia may well be the Oracle of Darkness. The Oracle of Darkness? What does this mean? It means that you may have been right when you said she has something in common with them itself. Those who have been used as living hosts by Nastine have no recollection of events that occurred during their possession. This I know from personal experience. But Gaia seems to have some memories still, even if they are a bit hazy. Moreover, she has remained in control of herself even when she heard the voice within, much like you and Minfilia. And though Rin was much her own person, Minfilia's presence did exert a change upon her outward appearance, granting her hair and eyes a hue akin to that of our dear departed friend. It is therefore not unthinkable that Gaia's raven locks may be a manifestation of the darkness which hath come to reside within her. But I was born like this, and my parents, they both had black hair too. Or at least I think they did. It's been a long time since I saw them. I can't remember too well. But enough about me. You're Minfilia, aren't you? The Oracle of Light, who they were hosting in Ilmore. That's right, though imprisoning is a better word. They kept me locked away, and I didn't know much about Ilmore and its people, or the rest of the world, for that matter. I see. And how exactly did the Oracle of Light come to run with the War of Darkness? Well, it all started when... I feel like Rin needs a new outfit. I'm kind of tired of her, like, just basic, like, white little dress. It's not terrible, but it's a little bit better. Yeah, it certainly is. It's a lot. There is certainly a lot. I'm very curious to see, like, what the Warrior of Darkness, like, comes from. Like, if they kind of are related to the Void Scent, if they're related to the Zodiarch, if they have connections to the Ascians, like, yeah. Yes, I still remember the day everyone went raving mad and Lord Vothi fled. Everything after that is still a blur, though. Okay, so she was around in Ilmore, like, recently. From what guys told me, she wasn't part of the mob that attacked us. But how was she able to resist Vothi's control? Mayhaps 'twas the intervention of this fairy of whom she speaketh. As curious as that may be, we still don't know what, or don't know why, she appeared out of nowhere as soon as Eden took flight. This is just a guess, but I'd say that the fairy reacted to it in some way, and for whatever reason, made me go after it. Yes, that seems like the only explanation. I don't know about you lot, but I've had enough of this nattering? I'm going back to Eden. I like her outfit, too. What? But why? The fairy wanted something from Eden, and knowing what it is will bring me a step closer to discovering exactly what has been living in my head all these years. Besides, my memories aren't going to restore themselves, and certainly not through idle chit-chat, so I'm going, and that's that. Gaia, wait! Insufferable, utterly insufferable, and yet we can't well leave her on her own devices. Come on. What? Who's Tetsuya Namura? Who is that? Who is that person? Is that like some game developer? Or who made this questline? Oh, her character designer. Ah, gotcha. She can't have gone far, especially not in those heels. Who has a lot of belts? Oh, really? Does he have belts a lot? Get away from me. Oh, look at this thing. This damn bug. It's a big bug. Gaia. It only has like one belt, but it has two buckles though. What is that? I've never seen a belt with two like different direction buckles. What the heck? It seems I have no choice. Whoa! Oh god, I don't think that did anything. I take back everything I just said. Alright. She just dropped a bomb on them. Okay, let's be very careful around this girl. That was certainly crazy. What am I? What are you indeed? A most fascinating application of ethereal manipulation. The destructive blast that manifests a significant span of time after the initial casting. With sufficient mastery of such a technique, a second spell could be made to smite the target at precisely the same moment. While it would demand exceptional ethereal control, its tactical potential could not be denied. Powers befitting the Oracle of Darkness. Yeah, Rain, why don't you have crazy powers like that? When you fought Gaia, she opened void gates, yes? Back in the source, portals such as those were all too common, but tearing open the veil between the 1st and the 13th is a different matter entirely. We should be thankful that she's not of a mind to turn the power against us, for now. I'm not entirely sure what I just witnessed, but I'm glad she's unarmed, or unharmed. What are you all gaping at? I don't mean to stare, but it's not every day I see magic like that. So, this is the power of the fairy you spoke of. Ever since I was a child, it has whispered to me, telling me what to do. That's how I came to use this power. But there are things I can't even explain. Holes ripping in the air, terrifying creatures crawling out, gas-licking blades and armor appearing out of nowhere. But worst of all is the dark energy that comes from inside. This power, it feels as though it's only flowing through me and never truly mine. And even when it answers my call, it always takes a few moments for the spells to work. So in summary, you don't have control over the magic. Well, it's not as if I ever try to control it. I haven't made a habit of fighting wild beasts. Unfortunately, it's part and parcel of traveling through the Almerang, and while I understand that you want answers, you're not going to find them unprepared as you are. But if your heart is set on this, then we'll help you. Rin, think about what you're saying. You're seriously considering taking Gaia to see Eden? There's no telling what might happen if she loses control again. So the safest option is for her to stay away until our work is done. Somewhere we can keep an eye on her. You must realize it's for her own good. I must concur with Thancred's assessment. At present, we know precious little of Gaia's origins, and less still of her powers. If she is indeed the Oracle of Darkness, her presence may complicate a task already fraught with peril, placing our mission and her own well-being in jeopardy. In full knowledge of the risks, dost still wish to pursue this course? I do. It wasn't so long ago that I was living in isolation, being held against my will. Maybe the people keep an eye on me thought that was for my own good, too. But if we shut Gaia away for our own convenience, we're no better than Vothru and Anjit. I've learned that when someone is in need, we must reach out a helping hand, not push them away. Now it's my turn, to do for Gaia what you've all done for me. Even knowing the danger lies ahead, I won't choose the easy way out. This is the path I've chosen. Is that good enough for you? Well, can't say fairer than that. How about you, Oriolmche? The light of thy spirit doth burn bright. Mine apologies, my dear, but we felt it necessary to test thy resolve. Let it suffice to say thou hast left no room for doubt. For what it's worth, Rin, I never doubted you. But make no mistake, the danger that Oriolmche and I spoke of is all too real. If you're prepared to go through this, we'll be right there beside you. I know. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I couldn't care less who I travel with, but if you're going to go, then let's get it going already. There's supposed to be some sort of craft waiting at the southern watchtower, yes? Come along then, and don't fall behind. Oh my god, so bossy. So bossy. Okay, back down here. Of course I'm worried about what may happen when Gaia gets close to Eden. We'll keep a close eye on her, make sure she's alright. Though our circumstances hath changed, our mission most assuredly hath not. Restoring life to the empty remaineth our primary objective. Why couldn't you leave this craft in Mordsuk instead of all the way out here? Actually, don't bother explaining. Whatever the reason is, I'm sure it's something frightfully interesting. Let's be about it, shall we? It might be a bit of a tight squeeze with the 5 of us, but we'll manage. Perhaps Urianger can sit on top of our luggage. Oh yeah, he'd love that. I had hoped that, during our absence, the rebalancing of ambient ether might work for the changes. Alas, 'twas not to be. As usual, we should keep our sojourn here as brief as possible. Let's tend to business quickly. Everything seems fine here, as far as I can tell. As for Gaia, she hasn't started attacking anything yet, so I'll take that as a good sign. So there it is. Eden, where I'll find the answers I seek. The bringer of the flood, the first senator. Would it lead me to my past or my future? What awaited on the path ahead, I couldn't say. Oh, this is like your inner monologue? But I had no choice but to take the first step. Blood and thunder. Oh, is this, is it Ramu? Who's the god of thunder again? Or the old wizard dude? I know what it's like. It was the same for me. But I was lucky because Thancred freed me from Ilmor, and I had a chance to see the world. Most importantly, though, I met all kinds of people, and they taught me not to live in others' shadows, but to be myself. Not Zeus, no. No, the, like the thunder primal. Like the primal that represents thunder. Maybe one day you'll have the chance to, or like lightning. Said your piece, have you? Not Thor, no. One day, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, guy, don't be mean to Rin. I don't know how the Great Oracle of Light sees such things. But for someone like me, who's only known life in Ilmor, there was no tomorrow. There was no future, only there, here, and now. And while we wasted time on these meaningless conversations, I felt each moment of my life slipping away. Time, it won't wait. Not for me, not for anyone. I don't know how much longer I can hold on to who I am. Quetzalcoatl? I'm sorry, Gaia. Gaia? That's probably not even my real name. It isn't? When Thancred asked me my name, I couldn't remember. That's when the fairy whispered to me, Gaia. But if you grew up in Ilmor, surely someone there must know who you are. Everyone I once knew had either disappeared or had been turned into sin-eaters. Those whose faces and names I still remember, that is. In the end, we found not a single person who so much as recognized me. As far as I can recall, there's never been a most sociable person. I've never been much of a sociable person, but still. That doesn't surprise me. Well, even if it's not your real name, I think Gaia sounds lovely. If you're happy with that, then that's what we'll call you. And if you're willing, instead of the Oracle of Light, please call me Rin. It's not the name I was born with, that's long forgotten now, but it's the one the people whom I consider family gave to me. Is that so? Well, as much as I like to keep up this chatting, something that's bothering me. I thought the fairy would react to Eden in some way, but so far, nothing whatsoever. From what I gather, it wasn't until Eden started moving that I appeared out of the blue. Perhaps if you were to actually try flying it somewhere, the fairy might break its silence. If you've got elements to restore, or whatever it is, whatever it was, why don't you hurry up and get it over with? At once, your ladyship. It might be best to resign ourselves to her mannerisms. A good thing we're not wholly unfamiliar with attending nobility, given certain company in the Scions. Who might that be? Who might that be? I'm thinking of maybe some twins? Of whomsoever dost thou speak, I wonder. Alright, everyone, I think we talked about for long enough. If you're ready, let's make our way to Eden. Whew, lots of reading. Lots of dialogue. I'm getting tired. Also, no, I was talking about this dude. Where is he? This guy. Yeah, Ramu. This dude. Isn't he like the primal of like lightning and thunder and like that element? My memories, I think they're slowly coming back to me. My mother and father would constantly blather on about how the flood of light could return to the end and the world when we least expected it, and that we should live each day as though it were our last. They would often say, I wish this moment would last forever. That was until they were selected for ascension by Lord Bothry, and were never to be seen again. Since I had no relatives, or even any close friends to speak of, I was such alone in the world. A past like that hardly seems worth remembering, does it? Oh, I feel bad for her. Rin's little chat with Geir reminded me that, for all our obvious differences, there are things we have in common. I too grew up not knowing who my parents were. The day Louisoix gave me the surname Waters was one I'll never forget. Years later, it was under rather more desperate circumstances that I gave a certain young girl the name Minfilia. Little did I know then that it would end up crossing time and space, taking on a meaning that could never have foreseen. It can be passed on to one girl after another, binding them to a fate not their own. In a sense, it may be said that I chose not only one, but two names for Rin. But by whatever name she is called, she is truly her own person now. And he's so much talking. And as central to our lives as names are, I believe that it isn't the name itself, but the bond it symbolizes that matters most. Whew, I want to fight stuff. I've done some reading about the land swallowed by the flood, but it's not easy to task to find locations of the dormant element. I'm glad we have Urianger to point us in the right direction. There's like no voice acting either, which sucks. Following the initial changes wrought by the release of water and earth, the MT have displayed no future signs of alteration. Stability, some may call this, and to be satisfied, but in truth it is passivity, a passivity stemming from light's pervasive presence. If we are to break the status quo, we must needs employ a catalyst, a third element that shall rouse and stabilize those unleashed energies and activity. Therefore, I propose lightning. The primal would be Ramu, yes? From what I've heard, he's a guardian of the forest, and not particularly keen on conflict. But you actually fought him, haven't you? Okay, yes. Old man, big beard, wizard, robes, yeah. He spent most of the time chasing after orbs. He's pondering his orb, with very fine degree of success. Yeah, he's half man, half beard, another half beard for good measure. Yes, beard and orbs. No, let's not think about orbs too much. I don't want to think about orbs, just beard and ancient wizard. Ah, yes. Thancred mentioned that he more closely resembles a person than a beast, unlike most other primals, and apparently he tends not to move about much. I'm glad to see our lessons have paid off. Yeah, we're pondering our orbs right now. Well, it's like you said. If we want to call forth an accurate representation of the primal, I should picture it in my mind as clear as possible. At the very least, it's worth a try. But the rest is up to Plumco. No orb. Just half beard, half man, half beard. In order for this to work, we need to actually fly somewhere, yes? So rather than sitting in one spot, we exchange antidotes. Why don't you get this blast thing moving first? Yes, Your Majesty. I must admit, so the suggestion is not that merit-ridden. Might suggest the Gandalf Thunder Plains as their next location. These plains, it is writ, were perpetually blanketed in storm clouds. The only source of illumination, the ceaseless barrage of lightning. The ambient ether that lingereth there shall provide ideal conditions for summoning. So that's where we're headed. Come on, Eden, we've got a job to do. This should be as good a spot as any. Alright, Plumco, whenever you're ready. Beard, man, wizard. Memories of Ramu flash through your minds. No, no orbs. Eden's verse, culmination. I'm gonna fight a giant orb, aren't I? Because I don't want to fuse orbs with Ramu. I don't want him to be an orb. Even if Ramu has done a good job memorizing my description of Ramu, it will likely make little difference to how he manifests. After all, it's your memories that shape the summoning, not hers. Assume something else then? Like what? What did you have in mind? All the lightning that's fallen here over the years has left the ground covered in craters. But don't worry, Eden will give you something more even to stand on. A Lullaby? Uma Mumusumi? I think I played Uma Mumusumi like once, just to kind of try it out. But I'm not one for like gotcha games. The area is saturated with lightning aspected ether, this I am able to confirm. In addition to Primal, be thou wary of stray bolts that may occur as a result of our activity. I wouldn't go far as to say that. I do like horse betting. Like actual horse races, but not horse girls though. Like Uma Mumusumi is very different from real life horses. It is kind of cruel. Yeah, I haven't gone in a long time just because it does feel very like, it does feel kind of not very ethical. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. How did we get to horse boys? What? Horsemen? No. I don't like... moving on. I don't think I've ever been with anyone like this before. I'm not sure I'd want to come back. Too dreary for my liking. It'll be nice if our next destination is a little interior. But I suppose I can't exactly choose if I want answers. No, I am denying it. I don't like horse boys or horsemen or horse girls. I like normal horses. Just like plain standard earth horses. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. More than 30 minutes. Yikes. Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Although Gaia, the group had previously launched an attack on Eden, has finally awoken, her amnesia prevents you from learning much of her origins. For the time being, the best course of action appears to be continuing with efforts to restore balance to the ambient ether of the empty. The next element is lightning, which once ravaged the Gandalf Thunder Plains. In the time before the flood of light, your memories of Ramu give royal form to the crackling ethereal energies drawn forth. Yikes. More than 30 minutes. Maybe we can't do this today, unfortunately. Unless you want to wait more than 30 minutes. I don't know if I have the energy for that. What are you feeling? Try this another day? Any ideas? Guess we'll try another day. Yeah, it's kind of how I'm feeling too. That works for me because I'm kind of tired. We're kind of tired, so we'll see Beard Man another day. Another day. Okay, well then I guess on that note, we'll probably call it there for today. Thanks so much for watching as always. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed today. No. No Horseboy Orb Man. No. We're not bringing Horseboy into this. No horse girls or horse entities or horse anything. Just a plain, standard, normal, old wizard with giant beard. I don't want to see any horse-related stuff. But yeah. I'm not sure if I'll be on tomorrow. But if I'm not on tomorrow, then we'll be back on Monday for more games. Wait, no, I didn't know that. No, it's so cool. Like somebody drew like actual art of your character. But it's amazing. Did you like commission that, or was it just somebody who did it for free? Yes, but give me a second. Let me allow you to send the link. I trust you. Give me a second. I'm putting my faith and trust into you. Go ahead and send it. Oh, wait, that's adorable. Oh, I love that. It's so cute. Are these like other people you know, like in game? I like how you're so much taller than everybody else. You're like a whole head taller than them all. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. It's so cute. It's funny like how tall you are compared to everybody. I love that. Yeah, it was like a friend of yours, like somebody you know. They just like drew that for you. Oh, it's like a smiley man right there. Oh, that's lovely. It's like a nice, like wholesome little interaction. I love that. Okay, well yeah, I'm gonna be calling it there for today. Like I said, everyone, thanks for watching today. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a very fun time. I'm thoroughly enjoying the Eden raids. It's like incredible. I keep on like trying to wonder how the game is gonna get better and better, and it somehow manages to get amazing and amazing. So, having a great time with the raids. Super excited to see what's next. Yeah, everybody keeps on telling me it only gets better and better. So excited for that. But yeah, like I said, if I'm not on tomorrow, then we'll be back on Monday for games. So I hope you all enjoy your night, and I will see you all soon. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.